So you have to do, right?
You have to log in.
You have to also log in on the Twitch app.
Twitch app has someone logged into it.
And is it open?
Yeah, it's just minimized.
You're minimized.
Sure.
I'll minimize you.
Right, so I was logged in as a
I
thing.
do not
They're not
enjoy
so
being
Yeah, I was like,
belittled.
I'm just not gonna
Thank
play
you
with it
very
then.
much.
Cool.
But yeah, I'm looking at going to school to be a massage therapist. And it's an 8-month program. And the one that I can work around my job right now is 6 to 10 on Mondays and Wednesdays, and then like 8:30 to 5:15 on Saturdays. It is a heck of a lot of class.
Yike.
Sounds like it. Okay, so
What did you say you'll find out? You say you're going on a tour tomorrow for it?
I'm going on a tour, yeah.
Okay.
you're gonna go find out the deets tomorrow.
Yeah. And when I talked to the lady on the phone today, the class doesn't start, evening classes don't start for a few weeks. So it could be 6 weeks out, the classes actually start, so.
That's fair.
I'm hoping it's far enough out to finish up Pirates.
Sweet.
Might have to not go through everything, but yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna pick up where we left off last time, which was like basically after we got back to town after
Oh yeah.
the cave. So like I think Austin would still have his minus to con that wouldn't have resolved yet, and a couple other things like that. Oh no, Roll20 seemed to reload up. Anyways, doesn't really matter. We're just in that map.
Yeah.
So you guys witnessed the reunion of the family with the boy that you saved, and Commander Halgo and Sheshik will walk up to you guys, and Halgo will go, I saw you guys went on a little excursion, and am I guessing that you're responsible for this reunion?
Yes.
How did that go?
So that was when we went into the ruins, and we found him, and we fought like the Atug, and we went down. We fought something else.
Well, the Altio was the only thing we had to fight to save him.
Yeah.
And then
But I
we
was just
kept going
remembering what we did.
into the ruins.
But
and
I
that
don't think.
was-
Did you guys fail engineering checks and not know what the monsters were?
Yeah, we don't know what anything
that's
was.
right. Yeah.
We
So you
describe
guys
a monster
actually
that is
don't know.
exactly like a Atiag.
Without saying.
We described an Atug without knowing what it is.
And he can identify the Atiog, and he it's at a minus for being described.
And there was
to
a
him,
gibbering
but-
mouther that we didn't know. We also didn't know was a gibbering mouther.
Yeah, but
Yes, that's what it was.
he's a bard, so he's able to figure out what you guys are talking about.
So we describe him that whole situation.
Turns out he's disappointed he didn't get to have sex with it.
Because he's a bard.
He's a bard, and that's what bards do apparently.
Thank you, Austin.
That's very stereotypical. Thank you very
According
much.
to internet memes?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is according to how the internet
And
plays
people
bards.
that I honestly know who have played bards.
I hate it when someone you know.
I only know one
says-
player who's ever tried to sidetrack the game to have sex with anything. Ever.
I could see like if there was actually like a role playing, like you thought you would get something out of it, but just saying.
Well,
hey,
we roleplayed seducing and
that's what I'm
flirting,
talking about.
but
yeah.
not like, yeah, I want to have sex with that insert thing here.
I can think of a situation at House Rebels where that happened, and Austin made fun of Andrew for it.
Oh, the
she was a
the
hoe.
Spider Queen.
Yeah,
She was a hoe.
that was so funny. Yeah, sorry, Andrew. I'm gonna kill murder. I'm gonna go murder your girlfriend. Oh, okay.
Nobody, like, does this apply to like incubus and succubus characters, or like are those not characters you can play?
I
Usually
mean,
don't play those characters.
It's
Okay.
fun to
your
see.
standard adventuring party, you wouldn't play a succubus, but I mean, there's no reason why you couldn't do a custom campaign where you're all playing
You
monsters
also
of X power.
Can
Could
interact
very
with one.
well be a tiefling.
That
with
has-
bloodline.
Yeah, that
I
is
was
one of the
seduced
ones.
by a succubus at one point.
Yeah,
in
you
the
were.
fourth edition.
I
Yeah.
I feel like
It
that's
was
still like
great.
seduction and sex are not the same thing in that context.
Yeah.
No, particularly no.
I didn't want to mate with this individual. I had an overwhelming desire to protect what was mine. And no one is going to touch my Sheila. And I almost made sure no one touched that campaign again.
Yeah, real close.
Because Austin accidentally built the best character that 4th edition had.
He was that close to building the best build without realizing it. And
Yeah, it was like a feet or two off.
No, you just had to go 2 weapon fighting.
That's what it was. Yeah,
that was always you had to be 2 weapon fighting.
Oh, 4th edition.
Right.
I would still say that if you've never played any other version of D&D, 4th edition wouldn't be bad.
Well, I'm sure
That's
it's just
true.
fine, but you know, it just doesn't feel like.
Is
the rest of the
Boschman
game.
talking about 4th edition D&D while playing Pathfinder?
Oh, absolutely.
So not only is he our time oracle, but he's also our 4th wall breaker. Makes sense that it just was the same person.
Halgo rolls knowledge local. I understand what you're saying.
Is he also a 4th wall breaker?
No.
What is he?
Go ahead and roll for metagame.
So
I got a
you
20. All right.
I rolled a 50 on the die.
That was so dumb.
All right, you now know that you are.
I was like,
You now know that you're just an amalgamation of numbers on a piece of paper. Good luck dealing with that.
Roleplay an existential crisis, you realize that literally nothing matters anymore.
And you don't actually have choices. Someone's literally controlling every decision you make.
Yep.
a constant
That's a way
cycle of just rolling on like tables for insanity and being pissed off when they roll poorly.
You rolled a 20 on that? Are you freaking kidding me?
Why would you waste it there?
That would be like having Squirrel Girl or something in a D&D party.
Yeah.
Deadpool is too insane. Like, literally.
Yeah.
He understands, but he doesn't. Or he can't apply it, I guess you'd say, while Squirrel Girl is mentally
He
stable.
understands the way things are. That's because he's fucking nuts.
But
He
Squirrel
believes it
Girl-
just as much as someone who's just crazy.
But Squirrel Girl is mentally stable, so she's actually able
Mentally stable-ish.
to... Ish.
I'd put an ish on it.
I don't know anything about Squirrel Girl.
She has all the powers of a squirrel.
Besides
And
that part. I
all
know
of her
that
friends
part.
are squirrels. But she also goes to high school. She's not that insane.
But she understands the comic book. So, like, she goes like, wow, this massive attack's here. If I just hop to the panel 6 pages away, I'll be fine.
I've heard about that shenanigans.
That's how, she did something like that to defeat Thanos. Characters that have defeated Thanos. Squirrel Girl.
I think that's why I
So after
first
you
heard about
describe the whole situation to Halgo,
it. Yeah, we're playing.
that you guys went up to the cave entrance, that you realized that it was a dug out collapse. That the cave entrance was collapsed and then it was dug out. You guys went through and you guys just barely scraped the surface of the ruins, and you already found 2 really powerful monsters.
Mm-hmm.
Which, based off his description, he thinks are an Atiug and a Gibbering Mass. He says that. So, rest up tomorrow. Rest up tonight, because tomorrow we're going back in there. I do not believe that we can leave such a potentially dangerous situation behind us.
And also, we haven't seen everything yet, so we have to go back.
A very good point there, my friend. So anything that you guys want to do tonight, get done, and tomorrow we will re-enter the cave, and I will see these ruins for myself.
Ah.
So this would be officially when you guys would level up.
Dun dun dun.
You are now level 4.
Level 4.
And you guys don't really have any extra gold or anything like that, so there's not really much you can do.
Nope.
500 gold pieces? No.
So, we'll just go ahead and, if you guys have nothing that you want to do in town, we'll just go straight to the next day.
Seems reasonable.
So you guys get the huntsman from yesterday to re-guide you to the cave entrance.
Perfect.
And that's as far as he goes, and he heads back to town as you guys head back in.
Alright.
So you guys go through the first part of the caves, and like you see those third-party rats that I threw at you still dead. They haven't revived, they haven't respawned or anything like that.
I mean,
So
that's good to know.
See, that's why you don't go to the campfire.
oh, if you go to the campfire thing, is that a Dark Souls or?
Oh, right.
And
That makes a lot of sense, actually. Yeah, you're like, I don't need to, so it's just not.
Isn't the campfire how you get the experience though, or how you're able to
It's how
spend
you
it?
spend your experience.
And it's how you refill your Estus flask.
Mm-hmm.
But you need to go to
And
the
like
campfire,
heal.
or else the monsters left over will kill you, and you'll lose all your experience.
Exactly. It's a gambit.
Mm-hmm.
It's a brutal game.
It is.
But anyways, sweet false life.
Oh, cool. Like, what are we doing? Got a
Playing.
9. Is that?
I'm getting 13 10 hit points for the next 4 hours.
Oh, nice.
I saw a lot of temp hit points.
Huh?
It's a
I saw a lot of
decent,
temporary hit points.
decent amount of 10 hit points.
Yeah. Now I got 43.
It's way too many.
No,
I only got like 27.
that's your fault. Everyone knows this.
I know about that. That didn't sound about right.
That
I
is
was
just.
born this way.
Fine, Poshman. It's your creator's fault.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense either.
So you guys do continue moving on, and as you guys get to the entrance of the ruins, like you guys do see the corpse of the Atiug still there, not respawned.
Well, that's
Oh,
good.
good.
Not yet smelling too bad either.
Well, I mean, not smelling any worse than it did yesterday.
That's a good point. It is an Atiug.
It probably hasn't showered, so it probably smells pretty bad.
I mean, it's not like decomposing yet.
Would that hurt it or make it smell better? Like, how bad does this Atiug smell?
Well, I think it just stacks, so you get both, which would make it worse.
Or is that two wrongs make it right?
I don't know. Still want to find
Don't
out.
make
Let's
it
keep
right.
going.
No, Helgo says,
I mean,
no.
if we're worried about it rotting, I can always cast Gentle Repose on it.
Thanks, Time Oracle, for getting Gentle Repose by the spell. Because that actually makes total sense.
Well, you know, you can just stop time for just a minute here. You can preserve
For a
it
couple
for,
days, yeah.
for some time. Save you for
I don't think that's necessary. It's okay.
Alright, if you say so.
So you guys you guys will go past the Atiug, and then once again you'll enter into the ruins. So last time we talked about how this is just within you know, it kind of goes down underground as you guys are going down in elevation through the cave, and so you do just see that it looks like it's just a massive city within the underground itself. So like all the buildings and stuff are built into the mountain. So structurally speaking, they're all still sound. They're not all of them. Like some have gone through collapse, but for the most part, it's not like as a wood would have rotten by now and fallen down or something. And at this point, Helgo is just leading you guys on.
Alright.
And it looks like he is just going like through the main passageway of the ruins.
Are there other passageways that he's passing by? Or
There's
is
like
it just...
a couple sides, like, you know, streets going to the sides, and there's not really too many alleys here. But this street definitely looks like it is more of one of the main thoroughways, and you know, eventually, like, you do see some cross streets that do look like they're pretty big thoroughways too, just based off their width. But he's just continuing on the way he is.
Alright.
And then
Does it seem like he's going in a particular direction, like he knows where he's going? Or is he just like, I'm on a main path, so I'm going to stick on this main path and just go forward?
if you want to roll me a sense motive check.
I got 14.
You don't know.
Okay.
I don't know either.
But as you guys are, I guess from what you'd see, like, you feel like he's on alert, but there's still just like a relaxedness to it, is what you do see from him.
Okay. Interesting.
So, from what you've perceived of Helgo so far, he is a very confident person. So, like, it's not too surprising that even in areas of danger, where, you know, his awareness is heightened because of it, that he still has a relaxed demeanor about him.
Alright. So, sir, do you know exactly where you're going? Because you seem pretty confident at the moment, and it's not normal for people to be super confident in places that they don't know or haven't been in before.
I agree with Master Parchment on this.
I do not know where I'm going. I just figured that this main thoroughfare may be the quickest way to an important something. Town hall, city square.
I mean, yeah, it makes sense. You follow the main road. That should take you to the main place.
As long as they follow the same basic city planning that we still follow today.
So is this place basically like an underground city of some kind?
I think
like
that's what we decided, is that it was just a city that's been covered over with time.
Oh,
okay.
Essentially, right?
Like fell from because of erosion and stuff.
You guys don't know.
I mean, we don't know exactly what happened.
Does it look like there's buildings?
Oh yeah, so there's buildings.
Well, I guess then at that point, does it seem like these buildings were built underground, or does it look like these buildings were built at some point and then the city got buried over in time?
Like, could we tell, like, if it's stone, is it stone bricks, or is it like one stone sheet?
It's one stone sheet.
Okay.
So it's always been a
Probably. Like, can we see the edge of the walls? Are they, like, crisp walls, or does it look kind of like natural rock walls, like a cliff? Or are they, like, smooth walls?
They're smooth walls.
On the end. Like, on the edge of the city, like when we first entered.
Oh, yeah, they're smooth walls.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so it's always an underground city.
That's what it sounds like then, based off that.
It seems a little like, even if you were to go to like the slums of a city to the poor districts, like it still feels very compact for those standards, but it could just be because with your theory of it's always been an underground city, that like they are working with an even more limited space than you might normally work with.
Fair. Okay.
So I know I wouldn't be able to tell because I don't have survival. That's the best I could think of for how you would check. About how far underground? Yeah, I can't tell. I would ask myself, can anyone tell about how far underground we are?
How does survival play into that?
I would basically put that as survival purely because I don't know what else it would be.
It is dungeoneering myself.
You think that would be dungeoneering?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
I also think that if you look up dungeoneering, it is.
How far underground you would be?
It's a dungeoneering thing.
Okay.
Because 9 times out of 10, if you are rolling for how deep you are, where are you?
Someone roll a d20 then.
I mean, I'll roll for myself because I can't make knowledge checks.
Can I have my dice?
trained.
Now
Is
that
that
I'm
for what I
actually here.
asked? Helgo has dungeoneering. So would you roll the die?
13.
I rolled 3.
He would have taken 10. So Helgo has...
Oh, he's a bard, yeah. He would just take 10.
I probably would too.
He has 20 for dungeoneering. So what was your question?
Like, it was curious. Like, can anyone tell about how far underground we are? I can't seem to tell. Like, based off like just walking or so.
Can anyone tell if there's anything safe down here?
I did.
Yeah, once you ask that question, Helga will like look around and he'll look behind him, and
we're trying to do a favor for the village.
as you guys have in the cave entrance did go pretty steadily underground, but even once you hit the ruins, like it's still declining, but at a slightly less rate. He goes, well, based off the mountain.
How about this?
That this would have been into, the height of that dome.
Oh, wait, mountain.
Well, yeah, it was a cliff face that you guys went into.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. That's right. That sounds
I
right.
just want to have mountain on the map, but like maybe not mountain's the right word, or like a really small mountain.
A large hill.
It's nothing like the foothills, but it is definitely like a big incline increase for a little bit. He goes, we should easily at this point be at least 100 feet underground.
And you said that the city's still at a tilt. Are the buildings still up and down, or are they like perpendicular to the ground?
Oh, they would be up and down normal gravity.
Oh, okay.
So like San Francisco.
So it definitely seems like it was built underground. Okay.
Fun fact, thinking about the whole survival thing, knowing where north is, I was reminded the other day that there are several tribes in Australia that don't use left, right, forward, backwards. They only refer to everything in the cardinal directions. So they always know where north is.
Huh.
Because they're taught from the time when they can identify it left. So they wouldn't say, hey, can you hand me the pen to the right of your phone? They'd say, can you hand me the pen to the south of your phone? Because they just fucking... I was like, that concept.
I like that.
That's I mean, I give directions. You know, like I'll say on like, oh, take, you know, go to this exit and go to the south from the exit, because 50 is just in east-west, so south is.
But turn right at. Instead of that, you'd say, hey, drive 3 blocks this way, turn south on.
I have heard people do that for directions.
Yeah, but everything is like in a cardinal direction.
It's
Like,
everything.
I need that iced coffee southeast of you.
Yes. Yes. And it's from birth. They're just like, yep, that we don't use left, right, behind, forward. None of that. It's just...
What is left?
Why would you? You just
There is
know
no
where
word for
north
it.
is, and
I
then
watched...
just go
There's
for
this
that.
dude I was watching. He does a bunch of cool science videos.
More
I found him.
consistent.
But he did a whole... I watched like 6 videos on language. And one of them was just like, yeah, sometimes there are words that just don't fucking exist. Like, left doesn't exist for people, and he explained how left doesn't exist for certain people. And I was like, the fact that left doesn't exist is so weird.
What always cracks me up is like how many like just crazy compound words German has for just random shit. Like crazy detailed emotional states.
Oh, I've heard about.
Like
It's like,
Probably
wow. It's like someone's like, there must be a German word for like, while the point that you are trying to make may be accurate, the way that you're saying it was very rude and I do not appreciate it. Oh yeah, there is. It's this word. And it goes, it's like, and it translates as, you may be correct, but you're an asshole. Or like something like
I
that.
think I remember you talking about that, actually. That sounds
There's-
familiar.
I think a lot of languages in the video I saw don't have past, present, and future tense. There are just different words for it. And then people identify colors as different. So like we say dark blue and light blue, and a lot of other cultures have, this is the word for light. And this is not. And they separate colors based off whether or not they are a light color or a dark color. Yeah, super weird. Apparently Chinese is like really weirdly efficient.
Oh yeah,
They're like, hey, if I wrote something down, it is the most efficient way of telling you that thing.
they're and
Because their symbols, the characters are so... There's so much in a character.
they're really space vision, and then their words for numbers are short, and so that's part of why they're so good at mental math.
You don't have to think of a long number. It's just
So you're not sitting there going like 450,000 and 69.
69.
You're going like it's just real simple, so they can just think of. It's like they. From what I've understood, it's almost like what are those old school
Abacus?
Abacus. So it's almost
That was
like
reminding me. I was just thinking.
yeah. I was just like so it's like your words operate like an abacus almost. So it makes it that much more efficient for you to think of it and just process it
Weird.
through. You just have like so it's like. They might not even be like the most gifted mathematicians in of themselves. They just have a language
that is
thinking
better suited for...
shortcut.
It's better suited for math.
I was like, I thought that was really cool.
That is cool.
I also found out why English is a horrible language.
Because how many exceptions it has?
It's a Frankenstein.
I
Yeah.
love
Yeah.
France,
It's awful.
but also Norway, and also
The Anglo-Saxons and the French, like, literally just went with us in between for a long time. And then we had some people from here. It has too many languages in it.
Yep.
So, what was it? The video was titled, "You compliment in French, but you insult in Anglo-Saxon." Shit is an Anglo-Saxon word. It is an Anglo-Saxon insult that had the same meaning in like the 1100s as it does now.
Store, hiding, and transport?
Shit. Poo-poo. Not an acronym, an actual word. You shithead.
That's why I've heard the origin of the word shit was
Nope.
it was an
Nope.
acronym.
Once upon a time, barbarians called people shite.
Yeah, there's a lot
Pieces
of like
of shite.
origin things that kind of trace it back to an acronym that usually false.
That's the one I've heard that was an acronym.
In English, if you have a lot of things, and a lot of words mean the same thing, like drink and beverage was one of the examples he used, and he goes, a lot of the short, like, abrupt words are Anglo-Saxon. So drink is Anglo-Saxon, where beverage is French.
Yeah.
So a lot of the fancier versions are
You can kind of tell when
from
you
French
really start to
origin.
think about it too.
Mhm. The short and abrupt words are from the barbarian invaders, just kind of declaring the words work this way.
Until you get to like butter, in which case it's buh. In French.
What was it? Beef and cow. The nobility called cow meat beef, and it was spelled B-E-O-F.
Mhm.
But that was how you were taught in like school to call that was the word for cow meat was beef. But the poor people who couldn't afford to go to school called it cow, C-O.
Cool.
So that's how we have both.
Just C-O.
That's how we got both.
Call and bull.
Both. So yeah, the animal state is cow. Because people that were raising the animal and selling the animal all called it cow. The people buying the product all called it beef.
So I like it. That implies that like you go to the rich guy's house for beef stew and you're having like boeuf bourguignon, and then you go to the poor guy's house for beef stew and you could have like col au poivre.
Like, it's the same thing.
It's numbers work in every
The
language.
point is,
Same
English
way.
sucks.
Yes.
It's a Frankenstein. It's a monster language. Doesn't make any sense.
No sense at all.
Thank you.
So, yeah, Helga was saying like, yeah, we're at least 100 feet underground, I'd assume right now. And it looks like we only go further down. I don't know if this is more bowl-shaped or if it is just a constant slope. Because our light sources only go so far. Helga has dancing lights cast. I don't know if anyone casts their own light spells.
I would have light.
Yeah, I could throw. I would have light on my staff.
Okay.
Stupid break.
I have my eyeballs,
Same.
and they don't have dark vision.
So,
It's like before
Well,
anybody
luckily-
started to assume that.
And then do you remember how many times, I think it was bitten twice?
You had 3 con damage in total.
3 con damage. Okay. Do you know how I have a dex damage?
I can look up Atiug and Gibbering Mass. Real fast. Oh, Gibbering Mouth there, I think is what it is.
It's a gibbering mouther.
I kept saying Mass, sorry.
It's okay. I knew what it was.
I think I had some con damage, but it doesn't look like I wrote it down.
Well, the problem is that I thought we would be past this, but I decided I wanted to go back in.
Yeah, so I erased it all because travel time would have taken care of stuff.
Yeah,
And I think you did the same thing.
Yeah.
So, roll a D2, so roll like a D6 or a D4, and just,
Okay.
1 and 2 is your only options. So you had 2 con damage, so 1 would have gone away overnight.
Cool.
Oh, is it the next day?
It is
It's the next day.
Okay, so I'll just take off the dex damage so I don't have to worry about it.
There you go.
Yeah, it's not from the mouther, I don't think.
I think it was the Altuk.
It was from filth fever.
Yeah, the Altuk had a disease.
Altiux carry filth fever.
Okay.
But I don't know when the dex damage happened because that we rolled dex damage and healing because we were traveling. And every day I'd make a save for the disease, and then I'd take damage and I'd heal. So I was healing damage and taking damage throughout the entirety of the travel to the next place. So my damage is all sorts of fucked.
Yeah.
So roll. So the next day, I slept off 1 con because the only thing I had at night, and now roll for filth fever because I did fail the first time.
Okay.
Just so we can get back on track.
Pathfinder.
So I'll have 2.
Atiug. That was badly spelled. Please Google fix it. Nope.
O-T-Y-U-G-H.
O-T-Y-U-G-H.
Atiug.
I also missed the D in Pathfinder.
I got a T for you.
That Pathfinder.
Thank you, Austin.
As Brandon knows, I'm really tired because I was up way too late last night.
I heard.
By the way, I'm sorry I missed that.
That's okay.
Like,
So-
I forgot about it as I was leaving work. I was like, I smell bad. And then I woke up this morning and I was like, oh.
Okay, so yeah,
I said
Filth
I
Fever.
said I would do it thing.
I did roll a
Okay.
1 on the onset, so it would have started
How about that?
today.
Yeah,
So the damage that you have for con is completely off of only the gibbering mouther.
which
and
is why
not-
when I went to sleep, it healed one of my con, bringing me down to 2.
Okay.
I woke up the next day, Filth Fever hits me,
Yeah.
and it dealt its
1d3.
1d3 dex
So you
damage.
take 2 dex and 2 con from Filth Fever. So you need 2 consecutive saves. So when do you make that save?
So I know I failed the first day.
Diseases?
Diseases
That's
is
just
made
daily.
it's whenever it hits you. So if it hits you every day, you can make a save every day. So I know I failed my first day.
So this is going to go on forever until you make 2 saves in
yes,
a row.
or I die.
Yep, that's how diseases work.
Yep, we can kill a character here.
Sheshik was Cure Disease 3rd level.
I didn't say
Oh.
shit.
I mean, it's alright. Once we get to Losis, we should be able to find yourself a doctor.
No, just get better.
Or that, you know.
Or that.
It's possible.
I'm
You
not
never
gonna
know.
let a cold given me by a trash monster bring me down.
I mean, this is like fuel error times, so you
So
never
what would
know
it be
these
to
days.
I gotta get used to it.
identify disease?
What if the
for
bubonic
heal?
plague comes through? Think I have to like,
I don't think it
oh
actually
no,
has
let's go
something.
find a
I think
cleric
heal
and just
skill
remove
is
this
one of the most
pestilence
vague
once and for
skills
all
if
from the
I've
whole,
looked at it.
and avoid millions of
I don't think
deaths.
there's a way to tell.
I mean,
You
that would
kinda
make a
said
whole
if
lot
you
of
have
sense,
damage
but
from
you
it,
know.
you would say.
I know,
depending on
I
how
mentioned
much
like you have
damage, the
clerics in all the
condition's
major
more
cities,
visible.
so you should be
It's
able
kinda
to
my
clear that
thought
up
process
real
with it,
fucking
so it'd be
quick.
easier to know what damage he has.
The
So I
bubonic
just rolled
plague
a
is still a
20.
thing.
He has 2 and 4.
It's like,
So I would say he knew we found Autug. If he knows they have
Turns out they
disease,
were
he
engaged
might
in rampant
more
price
easily be
gouging.
able to
Helga
identify
would
it.
have said that, yeah.
It's a
So
heal
he-
check.
So yeah, he could.
Well,
he
I'm just
probably
asking.
could.
Sheshik rolled a 20 on a heal check. I'm just wondering how does that translate to him?
It should be the DC of the disease or 10 plus the DC. A lot of times they use DCs in DCs.
So the DC's 14, so 10 plus would have been he needed to roll a 24, or you need to roll a 14.
yeah, just
Yeah,
control
it talks
DCs.
about how to treat disease, but not like identifying. So I've kind of just
Right, because you wouldn't need to know what disease you're trying to cure to fix it.
Austin.
Hmm.
What is
My little theory is this. It's a thing because all the clerics were engaged in rampant price gouging. They...
okay?
It's just I don't think they could eradicate with the way rats work. The amount of rodent-like entities.
Without
couldn't keep
something
up.
like vaccines, it's really hard to absolutely eradicate
it.
a
Like
disease.
the bubonic, like the Black
You can
Death.
heal them, but you can't stop them from
The
contracting.
Black
Right.
Death as the event we know hasn't happened.
That is true.
Bubonic plague is just a disease that kind of exists in the Pathfinder realm. Some is leprosy,
That's
Mhm.
which you really only die of if A, you're really poor, and B, everybody hates you.
that's an interesting thought. Like, just like on a science perspective, like, if you get cured magically, does your body not actually create any antibodies?
right.
Oh, I'd probably say yeah, it doesn't, because it's not your body coming up with the answer.
I would agree with that. Yeah.
It'd be interesting. I mean, your body would still be.
If you got it
operating.
enough times, maybe.
Yeah, because it's
But,
like how does
Because it's not like all of a sudden at some point, bam, you've got the antibodies.
because like almost like lore wise,
But like,
mechanics wise, I think of it like almost like healing is more of like almost like
Fuck
minor
DCs.
time reversal. Like it's telling your body
That's
to
a
go
spell?
back to a prior.
Diagnose disease, first level spell available to almost everybody
I don't know. Interesting.
out of Ultimate Magic.
All divine people. Yeah.
Because if it's
That's
not,
like-
then your body could still be going to work.
I guess it really kind of depends on the magic thematically. Because like
Yeah.
some healing magic is like, I'm going to boost your immune system to fix this.
Mm-hmm.
And in that case, you'd probably have the antibodies. You'd be fine.
Yeah.
Other magic is like, we're just going to go ahead and rewind this
Well,
so
that
it's my
explains why
problem.
heal check
Yeah.
is
In that
bodies.
case,
They're
it's
probably like,
probably
no,
no
there's
longer
there's a
immune.
thing for it.
Yeah.
Or like, I'm going
That's
to
funny.
purify this. And also in that case.
I like the idea of the cure disease spells disappearing from the face of the planet. You have the MacGyver ways to cure diseases that isn't just a spell that says it's gone. So if you have leprosy and someone's like, regeneration, and your limbs just fall off forever, they grow back. Eventually.
I like
You
it.
could always do what like olden day doctors used to do, and like they were trying to
It's gonna
fix
feel so
pox.
big in this
They're like, this cow has something that's a lot like pox. You just go cut out the pox tissue, go and implant it in a child, and be like, he'll probably be fine. And when he's done, he'll be immune to the pox.
We think.
This should work.
Probably.
Probably.
We need, just come. We need to bleed out the bad blood.
Accidentally works.
The cartoons though of the time were great. Like it's like when they were doing the like cowpox vaccines and stuff. They had like all these like terrible cartoons of people like turning into like half cow monstrosities. It was great.
And they did find out that because we do blood transfusions now.
Yeah.
Which is your bad blood goes out and you get new blood in.
Yeah.
Bloodletting is the same thing. It's just your body has to make the new blood, so it's super dangerous. But bloodletting actually was good.
Mm-hmm.
It was one of the most barbaric practices
So-
that ended up being.
It could be.
Yeah.
However,
They
were
did-
using bloodletting like
For everything.
For everything.
It was the Robitussin of the time. You had a cold.
And this was also like a lot of it was the four humors of medicine, where it's like, you know what your problem is? See, your problem is your four humors aren't in balance. We need to take the blood out because you have too much of it. As soon as we get that fixed, you'll be fine.
We'll fix everything else.
Perfect. So as you guys are talking, and you're
About
walking a little bit, you guys actually start to come to another crossroad. And so I want everyone to roll me a perception check.
I am so good.
Down to the top.
I
Oh,
got
hey.
5.
I got 19.
How much?
19.
And only what'd you get? Oh, I mean, Cormier. I saw it. Wrong person.
I got a 19, and Kren got a. I think Kren actually adds to perception. Kren got a 25.
Perfect.
Go,
So,
Kren, go.
if Kren realizes a thing, do you realize a thing?
He says no, not.
Not-
he has
not
he has an
inherently.
entity all his own.
So, like,
can
for
say, "Hey,
purposes
look at that."
of leading into combat and surprise rounds, Kren will get to act in the surprise round, but you wouldn't.
Correct.
Okay, so all of a sudden, you guys see Kren, like, perk up, and you see Halgo, like, drawing an arrow, and he says, prepare yourself, as he knocks. So I need
For
everyone
what?
to roll some initiative.
Literally. For what? Huh?
Ooh, I'll take this one.
Oh, right. You'll take this one.
All right, only
3.
Cormier.
I had 2.
16. So
Can
now
I
take a
get
minus one.
Poshman?
21.
Can I get Cecil?
19.
Okay. And then, can I get the baddies?
1.
No, that's what I rolled.
No, but you got, a 3?
Yeah.
They got 1.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So let's go ahead and let's just switch to the blank whiteboard.
Blank whiteboard.
The board white blank.
So let's get some. Oh, I need to put
The blank board white.
Blankety freaking blank.
Blankety blank blank.
blankety
We're gonna need some
blankerton.
plastic to put on the board to represent us.
We are.
I can only.
I think this is
Hey.
what Cecil was using.
I think so.
And we'll just go ahead and use Poshman.
That's probably a good plan to use Poshman.
I don't remember what Allison's character. Which figures did you use?
Oh, Austin, I didn't tell you. Yesterday, playing Commander, I got the craziest, probably my craziest turn 1. I was playing Urza, and I went turn 1 Island, Soul Ring, Grim Monolith, Thought Vessel, Pilipala.
No. No. That's gross.
We'll just say for now you're Cecil.
It was wonderful.
I don't know. Just grab something. I
Yeah.
don't know what Austin was using.
I can just whatever. It doesn't matter.
Grab that and the bug. It's fine.
Oh, the pug.
Okay. So arrange yourselves and how you guys think you'd be order-wise. Does that find everyone, or?
Seems about right.
I mean, I probably would have been up talking to the bard, honestly.
That sounds like a posh thing to do.
Okay. So something like that then?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so this crossroads is somewhere around those corners, so these guys are in perfect view of you. So what you guys see in front of you are, with a terrible screech, the lean, scaly beast swoops down from the sky on great dark wings. A single eye stares out from its cruel face, and tentacles writhe within its sharp, toothy beak.
Ew.
So,
Bat ogre.
Halgo turns over Poshment to shoot one of the monsters in that direction. 15 on thy die should be good against their flat-footy boys. Imagine that. It is. Are they within 30? Oh, they're exactly 30. So he deals...
85 sneak attack damage and you die.
Yeah, he's dead.
Oh, dang.
What level are we?
4.
4.
Okay. Somebody forgot to heal.
Okay. And then after Halgo, who is the other one? Oh, actually, okay, I'm sorry. Kren would have gone first. So what would Kren have done?
Pounced.
Pounce.
14.
14 will hit their flat-footed.
21.
Oh, you get all your attacks.
21.
It's
Pounce.
only it's a surprise round. You get to move and...
No, this is a
Attack.
surprise
Oh.
round.
Then I do nothing.
Okay. So then
Forgot surprise rounds are dumb.
they... they'll actually lift off from the ground with their wings.
Oh, fun.
And then we'll go to our regular initiative order. So Poshment with 21.
I'm gonna go ahead and bless the party, and then stay where I'm at.
Okay, so +1 to their attack rolls and their
Just
saves
attack rolls.
versus
Saves
fear.
against fear.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
After that, we will get Cecil. You have him blessed.
All right.
So they are currently off the ground, flying at a height that you can't hit right now.
What jerks?
Oh.
Rude.
Didn't we find out last time that you don't lower your max health? Did we find out you do lower your max health?
Oh,
You
for
do- you
damage.
do not.
Yeah.
You do not lower the max health for damage.
Because the one
Well,
I just on says,
so
in
you,
addition, multiply your
do-
total hit dice by the
so-
penalty and subtract that from the amount of your
So what
current
happens
and your
is-
total.
you lose
I'm gonna hold.
on every
Whole
increment
turn?
of 2 damage. You lose 1 per level. But it doesn't go off of your actual score
But
because it
you-
doesn't drain your score.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Every
your
morning
score doesn't
star.
go down, but you still lose.
You
hit
do
Perfect.
lose hit points.
You know.
Yes. Every 2 drops it by 1 per level.
Come and get me, you scaredy freaks.
So, Cormier, it is your turn. And they are lifted off the ground. So,
And fly.
Kren flies.
Kren
Okay.
flies.
Perfect.
I don't think a 10 confirms, but that's a nat 20, so it hits.
Okay.
16 and 19.
The 19 will hit.
Okay. He takes 8 damage from the bite and 5 damage from the claw.
My bad, I clicked on the wrong page. The 16 also hits.
7 more damage from a claw.
So, read them to me again, because I was like, looking at those numbers, I'm like, he does not have those stats. What did I do wrong?
8,
Okay.
5,
13.
7.
20.
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And does Cormier do anything?
I'll cast a spell. It will not affect the bad guys.
Okay.
Oh, go back.
So, Halgo will, shoot, I didn't write this
Shield.
down. At level 6, does the Bardic Performance become a swift action? Or is that 7?
I think it's 7.
So it's a move action?
Yes.
Okay, so he will give.
Standard action?
Starts as a standard.
I think start as a standard.
It starts out as a standard and then goes to a move and then goes to a swift.
Yeah.
Oh, so he wouldn't have attacked last time, and he would have given that. So you would have dealt 6 more damage. So now, with everyone inspired, he can take his 2 shots.
Alrighty then.
So he will go to shoot the one over Boschman's head.
Okay.
So that's 1 hit. And that's 2 hit. Well, that sucked damage-wise. Okay. So Halgo puts 2 arrows into this one. And after Halgo, it will be the bogwood, the snallygasts. So this one,
The whatever the heck they are.
and this one will
I don't like that.
right there. So they all charge in. Oh, he would have made a dungeoneering check to let you guys know. These are snallygasters. He will say that watch out for their tentacles. Once their bite attacks cause you to bleed, they will grapple you, and their tentacles will worsen the bleed damage.
Rude.
So,
Beware the face noodles.
yeah, beware the face noodles. So now, with their bite attack, so it's 1 against Poshman. What's your AC?
17.
So that's a miss. 1 against Cecil. What's your AC?
18.
So that will hit. And 1 against Cormier. What's your AC, Cormier?
Currently it is 19.
So that'll miss. So Cecil's the only one that got hit. You take 11 points of damage. And does the bleed happen next round or this round?
Bleed should happen.
The turn
next
it's affected by it.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
So it just says plus, bleed, 1d6. There it is, okay.
Yeah.
And you take 5 points of bleed. And every single round I re-roll that d6.
I think
Double
so.
check your bleed mechanics.
But after that, just let you guys know who's up next. It'll be
Me, because I held turn.
you, because you held turn. Perfectly fine.
Mm-hmm.
I'll allow it, because I'm looking at bleed and it was Sheshik's turn. So I'm like, that sounds better.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and smack the asshat that decided to bite me.
Okay.
Or at least I'm going to try to.
What'd you roll? A 1?
2.
What was your
11.
total?
Well, 12. With less.
14 with,
Fire.
and how much do you get for minus on a charge?
Minus 2 to AC.
You hit?
Yay! I'm still getting rid of that dice.
That seems fair.
That's been enough out
Yeah,
of
so
it.
it says it takes the listed amount of damage at the beginning of its turn. So,
So yeah, you don't take it yet.
but then you just roll
But
the
then you-
d6 every single time because it's listed
Yeah.
as 1d6.
And yeah. So he'll take it on
So,
his
11
on the
damage.
monster's turn.
Okay, and that was the one that Helga has hit.
Okay.
11 plus 2 for Inspire Courage, so 13.
Okay, cool.
It's still standing, but it looks like it got a pretty good wackadoo on it.
Good.
So now Sheshik will go,
Go
and
fight,
he
win.
will pull out his Morning Star.
There you go.
Morning Star buddies unite.
Mm-hmm.
And he will go to hit the one that missed Cormier. And he will miss... Oh no, actually, he hits with the minus to charge.
There you go.
He only deals 5 damage, but he hits because of the minus to charge.
Perfect. That's what I hear.
Okay, so that was Sheshik for 6, so only for 3.
What? Who's that guy?
He takes 3.
This magic missile?
Yeah.
And that one is the one that Sheshik just hit. Okay.
Turn.
So we will go back up to the top of the round. We have
Boschman.
Boschman.
He's going to take a 5-foot step here
Good play, good play.
and touch our bard friend. And be like, shoot a little better this time. You did great last time. Do better.
Just continue doing better. Like, just keep up the better.
And cast guidance.
Every bet.
That's plus 20 on his next attack roll.
Not that you did
that's
bad.
plus 1 competence bonus. Wait,
What's 20? True strike.
true strike.
Sorry.
Although, isn't bardic inspiration now competence bonus?
Yeah, so that doesn't stack.
It's whatever.
Okay,
I got nothing else to do.
sounds good. So Cecil moved to the initiative
don't
order,
think
so
these
he
are
goes
people.
down to 6 plus.
Probably not.
Can't
So
do
we will go
that.
to Cormier and
You know what?
Kren.
I'll cast Sanctuary myself.
If they attack you, they have to make a will save.
Yeah.
Okay.
And on failed save, they have to either attack somewhere else or lose their attack. I think. They might just outright lose their attack.
The first
I can't
one they
remember.
lose their attack, and they just can't attack you
Okay.
afterwards.
Did Kren get attacked last turn?
Oh, he would have gotten attacked. Thank you very much.
Okay.
So what's Kren's AC?
16.
That's the bite hits, the claw misses, the the tentacle misses. So Kren will take 6 damage.
Okay.
And it's the beginning of your turn, so we'll resolve that bleed. So that's 5.
So they bleed on their bites, and the tentacles make it worse. Is that what he said?
Yeah, he said the tentacles will, he said double the bleed or make the bleed
He
worse.
said it'll make it worse.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's kill this thing before Kren dies, because Kren's halfway dead.
Yeah, so if a target has a bleed effect and this
9.
Naligaster grabs it with its tentacles or maintains a
6.
grapple against it, the target takes double
23.
the normal bleed damage at the beginning of its next turn.
Okay. 9, 6, 23.
The 23 will hit.
Take 7.
That one is dead, so.
And those numbers were all with the +3 you currently have to attack rolls, correct?
No. But 12 was the highest of the other two, and that's not enough. I think it's 16 is the number that we've been seeing hit.
Okay, so that lizard folk,
Is gone. And then which one's me? This one?
you're this guy.
That one? Okay.
I say only because I don't think we've seen a 15 miss before right now.
I mean, yeah, it's 16. No, it is 15. It is 15.
So the 12 gets bumped up to a 15.
No, the 9 would go to a 12.
Oh, the 9 goes to a 12.
Yeah,
Okay.
even with the +3, the highest of the two would have been a 12.
Yeah, again,
It was 9
9
and 6.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I was bad. 23 hits him.
23 does hit him. And this is the one that both Olney and Sheshik have hit.
6. Yeah, take 8.
Is that with the +2 for...
10.
Alright, so that is Cormier's turn. Now we'll move to Helgo. So Helgo will continue shooting, but he'll get an attack opportunity against him because there's nowhere he can 5-foot step without taking one. So the attack of opportunity will hit and deal 4 points of damage. So it stipulates at the beginning of your turn you take the bleed. So he's going to take that at the beginning of his next turn, correct? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to get his attack. He's going to shoot an arrow at the one he's been shooting this whole time
And how long does bleed last?
until
You get some sort of healing.
get some sort of healing.
So at this level, that's terrifying.
Yeah, that could be.
I mean, kinda.
I mean, you're sitting there going like, hey, nobody has to roll an attack roll.
Or
like 6 damage.
DC 15 heal check.
Yeah.
This would be.
So Helgo hits, and Helgo, shoot, does he kill the one he's been hitting? Yes. Rolled a 1 on the die. I'm
Out
like,
of curiosity, would a stabilize do the trick?
oh yeah, stabilize
Okay.
stops bleed, right?
Stabilize stops you from
Actually, no.
bleeding out. I don't know if it stops
you
the
from dying.
bleed
It makes you stable.
Yeah.
But I imagine what that is supposed to imply is that you stop bleeding out, which
It's
would make
fluff over
Let's
harm
see if
mechanics.
it
So yeah.
Right.
says, because I have no
No,
idea.
you're
Right.
diseased, not
That's why I
sick.
figured I'd bring it up. I don't
I'm
know one
diseased.
way or the other,
Okay.
but
And then
Because I realized I had Second as a Mercy. I was like, oh, wonderful.
Halgo goes to turn onto the one engaging Cecil to shoot, but he unfortunately misses. No, he doesn't confirm the crit,
Ah.
but he still hits.
Yeah.
So he deals an additional
God dies.
7 damage to the one that Cecil dealt.
A small paladin can choose a capybara as a mount. I love that.
I don't know what capybara is, but
it's a large rodent.
Yeah,
oh,
like a random.
ROUSs.
Sort of, yeah.
Basically, think like an even bigger guinea pig.
Oh,
Yeah, like dog
okay.
size, like some medium dog size.
so
Do you remember
Stabilize
what
actually
damage
says
you did to
upon
the
casting
creature?
the spell, you target a living creature that has
did
-1 or
13.
fewer hit points.
13. Okay, thank you. All right, so after
It doesn't outright
Halgo-
say it stops bleed.
No, it doesn't.
It just says you get to
that's
auto
creepy.
pass your
Oh, okay.
stabilize check, which implies you're no longer bleeding out and dying.
What a cute little capybara.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the
So
Snellygaster
if you want, roll nuts
will
here or not.
continue
Or
attacking
just say, yeah, whatever.
I mean,
Cormier,
regardless, I got cures.
and
So,
will
like,
continue missing Cormier,
I
think we're fine.
and the other one will continue attacking Cecil, and will hit Cecil
Yay.
because you rolled an 18 on the die. Sorry,
That's fair.
you take 6 more damage,
Okay.
and it is your turn. So at the beginning of your turn,
Yeah.
you take 4 bleed.
Cool.
So show this Snallygaster who's boss. Plus 3 on your attack roll for all your bonuses. You
There
hit.
you go.
Wait, these guys only attack once now?
Oh,
They get 4 attacks.
yeah, sorry. He's
Probably-
being real mean to you guys.
Probably roll some more.
I'm just confused.
That's me forgetting.
That's a lot of attacks.
But 1 claw misses.
It's a bite, claw,
Cormier.
tentacle.
1 claw hits Cormier, and a tentacle misses Cormier. So Cormier takes an additional 10 damage for 1 claw critted, and against Cecil, it is 1 claw hits.
And thankfully the claws don't convey bleed.
No.
That's nice.
Second claw hits Cecil, and the tentacle misses.
And you
So
have laying hands, so I'm less worried about you.
Yes.
So you take an
I can
additional.
Cormier
12
right
damage
now with
with
healing.
the 2 claws.
So if you get bleed or
Additional
have
12?
bleed,
Yeah, you
Oh,
still good?
let me know.
Fuck, no.
What are you at?
Sweet.
Okay.
So then yes, you are good because you can free action touch yourself.
I mean, I can also channel
Swift
for a
action
group.
heal.
No, I mean, if you channel for the group, unless you have selective channeling,
It would
You'll heal the
them a little
monsters
bit.
too.
Channel heals all living creatures in a bubble.
Oh, good point.
which Sheshik has
That's
selective
right.
channeling, so he can do it on his turn, and you know that.
True. Cool. Yes, I'll just touch myself.
So you can do it on your turn as a swift action.
And you can still
Yep.
make your attack roll.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it
And you
touch?
hit. Yeah, you hit the rolls. How much damage did you do?
6 plus 3 now. This is 9
Plus 2.
plus 2, so that's 11.
And he's dead.
Yay.
Alright, so Sheshik at this point will use his selective channel to not get that Snallygaster. And everyone, this will cancel out your bleeds that you've taken. And you will do a 4 on 1. Oh, only 6. Sorry, guys. I tried. It was a 4 on 1 of them. I thought that was a good shot. And that is one of Sheshik's channels for the day. So now it is, I believe, Olney's turn.
So you said we got how much on that one?
6 total. So what are you doing there, Olney?
Magic missile. Oh, 5.
5 total.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
I'm gonna stand over there.
Sounds good. We're back up to the top of the order. We have a postulate.
How are you feeling, Cormier?
I mean, in general, I'm feeling like garbage. I had quite a lot of damage,
Right.
but I'm halfway dead.
Okay.
So I'm not feeling great.
I'll go ahead and reach over to you then and heal you a little bit. Right, there is 15 points of healing.
Boom.
Wow. Second level heal spell. Got some value.
Yeah.
Alright. Does Boschman take any other actions on his turn?
Nope.
Okay. We will go down. Next on the initiative order is Cormier and Kren. Combined boys. Pounce is so good.
Pounce is so good.
Pounce is amazing.
That's why you're supposed to choose a cat as an animal companion.
It's the only reason.
You choose a wolf because of Trip.
And because... No, I think it's the cats, though, the tankier ones. I don't remember.
I've already done the math. The tankiest one's a dinosaur.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The,
I've done the-
Acleosaurus or something like that.
Yeah.
We looked at it, yeah. It's because they get so much nat armor.
The nat armor to dex ratio is what you compare with every single one of them.
Side quest Inc.
Mitigated
The
with
tank I built
sides.
as a hunter with an Ankylosaurus.
How we saw the +3?
Yes.
So then that's 15.
That'll hit.
That's a nat 20 confirmed with a nope. A 10 does not confirm. Wait, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 does not confirm.
14 does. +2 for flanking.
That's what I did.
Okay.
So it's a hit and a hit, and then it's a 19 plus 4 plus 4 plus 3. Yeah, it's 11, so it's 30.
That'll hit.
Okay. The bite deals 6 damage. The claw deals 7,
What?
and the other claw deals 6.
Oh no! We're now in the middle of an ocean.
Literally, I was trying to get my mouse over to the thing, and as I'm moving my
It
mouse
was
to
on
the
a
left,
sandbar. Now it moved.
it just turns off.
The computer turned off?
Yeah. So now we're rebooting the computer.
Oh.
It just decided. I really don't feel like doing those mouse movements you're talking about.
Is it actually plugged in?
No, it's plugged in.
I see a light indicator, so it looks like
Okay.
it's plugged in.
I was like, just because it looks like the thing's in the thing, doesn't mean the go-go juice get into the story box.
Story box.
Right.
You
like
killed
said.
it. It only had 7 hit points left.
Yay.
Bless you.
So
Yeah, it is.
let me just get some time to get all my shit back
Restart
up.
all the shit. Got it.
We have to wait around for Brandon to take care of this problem.
By the way, Brendan, a while ago when we were getting, right after they had all joined the military, when we were given upgraded gear.
Yeah.
I can't remember. Was there a chance that we could have picked up a Cure Light wand for the party or not?
You did.
Okay, I'm trying to
Because
remember
you
if
got
I
a
did or
Cure
did
Light
not.
wand, you got a Magic Missile wand, and Austin got a wand too, and I don't remember what it was.
I remembered it in my head, but I didn't have it written down on any of my character sheets, so I thought I'd ask.
Yes, you did receive
Okay.
a wand.
Oh, I gotta want a shield.
Nice.
So then I'm just gonna say there's a charge missing out of that instead of a spell.
So yeah, if you're still feeling bad, Cormier, I can hit you a couple
Full
times.
health.
But all right, Q.
Yeah, where's everyone else? Because you also have Cecil as a cleric too.
I am good.
Get hands on myself again.
You're gonna touch yourself.
You know it. Another 8. Yep. Okay. We'll call 31 good enough.
31 out of what?
40.
We can get you a Cure Light if you want. Out of the wand or something.
Yeah, sure.
Why not?
Do.
No harm, no foul.
Take 3.
Yo.
Damn, you have 40 hit points?
Wait, no. Yeah, I think it's the wand
You
is
have 10
just
per
D8
level?
plus.
That's a lot of hit points.
It's 9 per level plus 4 for first level.
Well,
Yeah,
he's a
D8
human,
plus
so he
one.
gets +1 for being human.
Yeah.
Does your favorite class go into hit points? So he gets
So
+2
7,
there,
8.
and your con must be like a 2 or 3.
To 2.
So that's 4 plus the average 6.
That's right. It's 36 plus 4 for first level for max.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The math checks out.
Sounds good. We are almost back up and running. All right. So, those snallygasters are gone. Yeah, so they had an aerial charge, which is they can basically dive bomb you, deal double damage on their bite, but their bite doesn't deal double bleed. And then they had bite with bleed, claw, tentacle, and the tentacle will grab you, and if it grapples you while you're taking bleed damage, then it would double the bleed damage that you would take for that round. Okay. So, Helgo will then go like, well, now that I've seen the dead rats, the dead Atiugs, still keeping my eyes out for that gibbering mouth there. You guys must have gone on a different path than we are right now, but I can see that we were right to come in here and clear out this area before moving on in our quest. If we are all,
that is definitely why I suggested we should come back.
if you're all ready to move on, then let's go.
Indeed.
So you guys continue going, and eventually, your light does reach what looks more like a courtyard. Than anything else. And as you guys start to get closer, you do see a very tall building in front of you. And with a paladin, a cleric, an oracle, and then a bard, you can basically tell it's a church of some kind.
Oh, okay.
That's enough and Brock's knowledges. That's enough religion so that we know it's a church.
I mean,
Pretty sure this is a dairy.
Hail Stan.
A Dairy Queen?
It's just a dairy.
Buzz,
Yup.
buzz.
I've been in enough of these to know what this is.
What is it?
This is a religious place.
No.
Different religions call them different things. Churches, chapels. You know.
Steeples, staples.
No, not steeples and staples. Steeples is a completely different thing.
Oh.
Sister knows all about that.
So,
This is the church. This is the steeple.
open the doors and see all
The people.
The peepoosh.
the people have spoken.
The poopoosh.
Down with the bourgeoisie. So, reveal this area.
Fucking Ravenclaws.
I will never trust a Ravenclaw because the birds work for the bourgeoisie. Okay, so this is the pathway, and this right here is the building. So go ahead and put yourselves into that marching order.
So, explain it again. What's the orientation here? So, like, this is like a walkway. of
You
some
is
kind?
the church.
Here is a church.
No, you, like Mitch.
Oh,
so like
me
just be
is a
walking
church.
into the church.
So we're like over
the
here somewhere.
east side of the board is the church.
Thank you, Brandon.
His body is a temple.
I love Poshman's blatant, like, I don't care if I'm completely not a combat character. I'll be in front. That's fine.
No.
No. This is not
You
a...
messed everything up.
Dude, I can.
You can put Cecil back behind.
Yeah.
I mean, not Cecil, Sheshik behind Cormier. That's Cormier. And then that way you can bump over Cecil and put Kren next to. Or Kren can lead the charge. That's cool.
He's gonna charge in front anyway, so.
Washman's not afraid.
Okay. So,
I pat your shoulder.
He's barely taking damage this whole adventure.
everyone roll me a perception check.
Oh, it's not good.
Wait, I found out I had 2 perception because elf. So 22.
19 and 15.
13.
11.
All right. So I think everyone but Poshment, Cecil, and Sheshik, as you're walking into the building or walking up to the building, can tell that the dust is very thick, but there is
2 or 3 C's.
it's just 2 C's, just 2 C's thick.
3
but
C's is
you
the
guys can
dust starts to
tell
form into a booty.
that
Thank you for that clarification.
someone
I
has
needed
been
it.
through here recently with humanoid footprints, as you can see,
That
Is it feet prints or is it boot prints?
boot prints.
Okay, so it's not just like a savage thing that lives down here.
It's an O2 that stole someone's boots.
Basically,
I like it.
They have 3 feet.
a large-sized creature with 3 feet stole a medium-sized humanoid's 2 boots and started walking.
A hobbit laid here.
2 hobbits lay here. No. 3 hobbits lay here.
So,
They had a grand old time.
you guys enter into what would be just the front area of the church or temple or religious building. You see
4 boxes.
There were 5.
If you're hungry.
I am.
There were 5 boxes.
Weird.
You guys see that that thing in the middle is an empty basin. The water gone at this point. You guys do see what were
No,
once.
did not take create water.
I was just thinking like that.
You guys.
The letters HIJKLMNO inscribed upon it.
I hate you.
You guys do see
That was brittle.
statues on like the sides that are basically completely unrecognizable at this point through their state of disrepair. And you see that there are skeletons throughout the room.
Are the skeletons wearing boots?
I'm gonna lean over.
Nope.
You should magic missile a skeleton.
Why?
Because it'll be funny.
Either it's gonna explode and we're gonna laugh, or it's gonna try and kill us.
Where are the skeletons?
They're slumped along the walls. They're sprawled out
we
in the
can
middle
use a
of the
rock
room.
if that's what you would
How
prefer.
many skeletons are there?
If you go to Count Skelly Boys,
I will.
Complete skeletons that aren't scattered throughout places.
15.
Not skeletons.
Yeah, you should make sure we're not walking into a death trap. Spook them.
I'm gonna shoot one that's over here.
No. Conserve your spells.
One.
Huh?
I was using the one.
Hey, conserve your charges. It's fine. I'm gonna grab just like a couple of tools like out of my bag, and I'm gonna go up to one and start playing on its ribs.
Oh.
Tap 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 tap.
So I literally like this say, no, wait.
Very straight face.
I got this.
Caesar will say, I find this humorous.
No, that
didn't
one there is the
laugh.
humorous.
All right.
He has a point actually.
I know.
Where is Poshment right
I'm
now?
making bone-related humor.
So are like the
Not
skeletons like
anatomically correct humor.
around, or are they just everywhere?
They're everywhere.
said
There's
everywhere,
15.
Well, I would have just
throughout.
gone to, like the closest one, like right there.
Okay. So, as you go,
So one over there starts laughing.
It's alright, guys. Poshment's gonna live forever.
as you go to play the bongo drums
Are you the Highlander?
on one, you'll see this one pick up its mace and go to take a smack out of you.
Smack removed from you.
I imagine. Wait, I have to check something.
3 feet flat.
Let me look at sanctuary.
Oh, how long it lasts?
Yeah, and whether it's mind affecting.
Oh, I'm pretty sure it's mind affecting.
Oh, just searching sanctuary is not good enough. I have to actually add Pathfinder.
Sanctuary.
Well, considering Borderlands 3 is really popular right now, and
Oh, so yeah,
Sanctuary
sanctuary
is
is just one round per level, so it's
Okay.
not even there
If-
anymore.
if we have had how long has it been since the last fight? 4 minutes.
Oh, it's been at least 10 to half an hour.
Okay. When we have these interludes, it's just like, and you walk down the road and find
Oh,
a thing.
sorry.
So, question: where would it normally say mind affecting?
Up at the top.
Very top, shouldn't it?
Then it's not mind affecting.
Oh.
It would be under like the School of Magic.
Yeah, it would say
No,
like
it's not.
compulsion.
It's abjuration.
Oh yeah, not
Oh.
mind affecting.
Oh, there you go.
But yeah, it doesn't matter because I don't have it on anymore.
Yep.
But good to know.
But yeah,
So you take a solid wacky do for 10 damage.
okay, I can handle 10 damage.
I think we've made them angry.
And let's go ahead and
See, this is so much better than using.
roll some initiative.
You're right.
Rock, give me my clear d20.
Doink.
I got a 6.
Pouring it back.
Oh, they're the same, but I'll use this one.
Alright, so Oni, what'd you get?
17.
Don't. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Why'd I hit a button to
They
go
don't
back?
turn off the laptop again.
No, I think I hit back on the. My fat fingers.
Oh,
Sorry, guys.
I'm keeping track of the thing.
So you said
How much damage you
17.
take?
Cormier, how much did you take?
What's your?
I mean,
what's your initiative?
that one.
How much initiative did you take?
How much initiative did you take?
He got 6.
6 on initiative damage.
Poshman, how much initiative did you take?
18.
Cecil, how much initiative did you take?
I took 12.
Okay, those are all admirable rolls. Unfortunately, I rolled more admirable.
Of course you did. Jerk.
I'm not surprised.
Right? Like seriously.
I'll let you guys know that maybe only one person has a worse initiative modifier than these guys do.
That's a lot of skill.
Right now I have a 0.
You have a 0 initiative modifier?
That's a lot of
With 2 dex damage, it's -1 to all the things that dex goes into.
Yep, you're correct. All right. So, one will move up to Poshment. I guess those guys will all move there. 1, 2, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, Poshment. Let's see how good of a scout you are. Can you survive this?
Oh boy.
So you're still flat-footed.
I will not.
Now I can channel.
I refuse.
I can channel around to these guys.
So what it
You
is
can just
when you
channel
channel,
yeah.
you're choosing when you channel positive energy to either heal living or harm undead.
Yes.
So if you go to heal the living,
This
then
wouldn't affect them at all. Which
And
is.
if-
But if I chose to channel for damage, it would affect them.
And
yes,
it wouldn't affect us. It's
Right.
like you're turning between the alive switch and the dead switch. Both
which
do affect.
third edition used to be you just did both.
No. You said
No,
choose.
it was silly shows.
Oh, okay.
Unbeknownst to everyone else, when he channels a hurt undead, I suddenly scream in pain. Not really though.
So no, you just make your will save channel resist.
So your flat-footed
take half
Poshment
damage,
is
yeah.
15.
Flat-footed. Yes,
you're
it is
undead.
15.
That's the joke. Suddenly the whole party doesn't like me. Actually, you all, but you would know that if I was, to be
Yes.
fair. Or if I would become undead.
Everyone dislikes that.
Everyone dislikes it, yeah. Well, good thing those are really low rolls.
What do you mean you're a lich?
17 more damage.
17, you say?
Yes.
Good push. That's a lot of damage.
And there are 2 that are next
You
to
took enough damage to kill me.
Kren.
I am staggered.
Oh no. So, Kren, I see with a flat-footed of 14.
Oh boy.
Has 1 hit. If I would quit rolling
Yeah, Brandon?
18s and 19s, I would really help you guys out.
No, fuck it up.
Would. You jerk.
Come on, Brandon. Haven't you seen a single TikTok? You're supposed to fight us. Kill.
18?
If we
I hate
live
you so
through this,
much.
you lose.
18?
I hate you so
Damage?
much.
Yeah, against Kren. Okay, perfect.
Wow.
So we go back up to the top of the
I want
initiative. No, that was the top of the initiative order. The hit against you was the surprise round.
Heck
That was
you.
top of the initiative. So next, it's Poshment. You're staggered.
Can I roll just see if these are just base skeleton boys or?
Knowledge religion?
So staggered, that is
You get standard.
One or the other.
standard or move.
Oh, I know
But
what
a
they are.
standard can become a move, so yeah.
32.
If I
So
take a standard, I lose a hit point. Correct?
No.
If you take anything more, when you're stabilized, or when you're staggered, you can take a move or a standard. If you take anything more than a move or a standard, then you go. Like if you try to do a full round. Or anything strenuous. They have a whole list of it.
I'm double checking.
So while Brock is double checking, to answer Brock's question of what do these skeletons look like, you would say that they look like regular old skeletons, except for their combat abilities seem a little bit better.
I want him to say, except they're dripping in blood.
No, we do not want him to say that. No, a standard creature can take a move
The
or a
bloody
standard
skeletons
each
that
round.
respawn.
But not both. No one
Minion
can take full
skeletons.
action. Staggered creature can still take free, swift, immediate. Creature with non-lethal, exactly equal to hit points, gains the staggered condition. Yeah, it is the same thing. You could take a full round now.
Oh, it's just a hard stop of you
Yeah.
can't.
So it says I can take a swift action, correct?
I mean, you get one action basically. So yeah, you
You
can
get
make that a swift action.
So I could swift action and 5-foot step, or just
You could 5'7", unfortunately, that'd be all you do.
or
I'm thinking of
I
like the
can
die hard
cast-
beats.
defensively.
Because those
Yes.
say if you take anything more than a single, you fall unconscious. I think.
DC 17. I add my level and my charisma, so I would add 8.
Right. Yeah, DC 17.
How you feel, Lucky Bone?
Well, the question I would have for myself at this point then would be, do I try and heal myself to get me out of staggered while surrounded by 3 skeletons, or would I cast Sanctuary to try and make it so the skeletons don't attack me?
Because you can't get out of range of them.
I could take a 5-foot step, which is not out of range of them.
Okay.
They would just move up to me and hit me again.
Someone else got in the way. Yeah.
So the
is there a path
safest
you can
course
go
of
that actually stops
action
them completely?
sounds like
That's
casting
okay.
Sanctuary defensively.
So you have to go, what do you say, like a 8?
Just
I
get
would need a 9.
9?
Maybe the odds forever be in your favor.
14.
I got it.
Yay!
Sanctuary on myself.
But you gotta make a will shape to attack you.
Yeah,
Perfect.
DC 16.
So that was Poshment with the 18. So up next it will be Olney with the 17 initiative.
The skeletons that seem to be fighting better. I don't like it.
Look, it's ice cream, not made with milk.
Me with almond.
Oh. Is it almond milk? Oh.
Candy Rain brought it over. Because Kyra and I are lactose intolerant. And I was like, that was really cool. Because Kyra and I went and bought like mixers and alcohol and stuff to drink. So Rain brought over dessert, and she burnt the fuck out of her gluten-free brownies.
Oh.
Because Kyra's also gluten. Kyra is a gluten-free lactose. She has celiacs. She has lactose intolerance,
Ooh.
and she's a vegetarian.
Jeez Louise.
Poor thing.
There's a lot.
There's nothing she can eat. Except for a gluten-free... I think she just had cheese on it and just decided, fuck it. I don't know if she was actually... And if you've seen the food allergy meme before, it's like peanut allergy. I can't be anywhere near a product that may have or may not have touched a peanut.
yeah. I know what you mean.
Like seafood allergy. If I only eat a little bit, it should be fine. And then it's lactose intolerance, which is an allergy to lactose. And they're just like, I don't give a fuck. I hate myself anyways. And they're just downing a gallon of milk. I was like, facts.
That doth be you.
That is me. I'm like, yeah, I'll suffer for it later.
Uh,
So since I had like having a job and like eating regular food all the time, the effects are so much more diminished.
I'm gonna have all 5 of them give me a will save as I'll channel positive energy with using one of my points. Aha, 5. DC 14.
14 boy.
Yeah.
This is
And they
a
all
will
look at
save.
you as though as somehow they have acquired channel resist power.
I don't want to be here anymore.
Resist positive energy 5.
So 14.
Run.
Right.
So do you tell if someone passes or fails?
Not really.
I mean, you could argue whether or not something hurt more.
I
What
also say
damage
that
did you deal?
On this,
5.
I mean, it's again, it is iffy because of our level. On 5 damage, I don't think you can tell the difference between 2 and 5.
Yeah.
That's not a big gap.
You
in
also
damage.
argue because they're not intelligent, they don't really react to it.
Yeah, it just kind of happens.
Okay. Sounds good then.
Extra point.
Yay, fluff.
Point.
All right. So is that the end of your turn?
Yeah. I helped, guys.
So that 17 then goes to the Helgo 16.
Your turn, sir.
Helgo.
Go.
Does he have anything to help out his good friend Poshman other than shooting things?
Don't mind me.
Because that's
Boschman's
Barty
fine.
Boy.
What?
That one's Barty Boy, right?
Yeah.
Boschman's clearly fine.
Yeah.
He can just
I
do.
relish the opportunity to fight side by side with Pashman.
I'm fine not being side by side, but
You mean playing
I
side
will
by side
fight-
with Boschman? Because that's what he's doing.
fair enough.
I will fight in front of you and beside you, but not behind you.
Yeah. Yes.
What? I figured, if I'm gonna die, my next character should totally be a phalanx soldier, but instead of a shield, I just have a friend.
To use as the shield.
I don't like this.
Get the betrayal feats.
Oh, I did that for my undead boys for a hot minute.
You're like, oh, you're gonna attack me? Haha, my shield got in the way.
So he will inspire y'all.
I feel
all y'all.
inspired.
So now he plus 2 to your attacks and damages, and that will be the end of Helgo's turn.
Guys, I'm tanking.
12 will be Cecil.
Says the Oracle with not much hit points.
Hey, I've built a tanky oracle.
Oh yeah,
It's called nature.
but you had hit points.
All right.
Not with the nature build.
Oh, or
Yes,
you?
you can with the nature build, but charisma to everything.
None of them are far enough away or in a proper trajectory for me to charge.
Charisma to all things.
Charisma the character.
Well, like, you could charge, like the one near the empty basin.
The one in front of Poshman.
I'd say that, that's just, like, a straight line isn't so much as, like, it's 3 squares directly in front of you, but if, like, directly from Cecil to that point, there could be a line drawn.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Cool. If you could, in your, action sequence in your head, run in a straight line.
Hi.
Oh.
Much like the rook doesn't move one over to the side into, he is a horse that gallops over there.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Not the rook, the knight.
Well,
I feel this way, man.
So plus 2 because of Inspire Courage.
So that's 24.
Oh, hey.
That'll hit that sucker.
Mm-hmm. Hello.
gotta be careful when you're putting logic into chess moves, because castling.
Well, there's that. Oh gosh, how to get to the other side of you?
My lord, don't you have a castle in the Northlands? Yes. Bing! Hello, castle.
I think it's more.
So.
At that point, it's more fun just to imagine it just digging a gigantic trench on the way.
My house was sleeping. It did not hear you.
Why is the queen the most badass soldier I have?
Having that, huh?
So anyway, we're rolling real bad damage tonight. So that's 4, 6.
6 with this plus 2 for...
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a cat.
The plus 6.
Okay.
We have a button.
Alright, so we'll do
I have what the cat
Cormir first before
That's
Sheshik.
right.
Chickens.
We hit him real good, but I like to envision that one of the spikes just went into like an empty eye socket.
Meow.
I'm gonna hit first.
And what's your weapon?
A Morning Star.
So you're bludgeoning, okay?
It's bludgeoning and piercing.
Because
Jeez.
Brock would have stated that bludgeoning weapons work better against skelly boys.
14 plus 2 right now?
That'll hit. Oh, 14 on the die or 14 total?
14 total. 14. Well, 14 plus. It's 16 total. I think.
Yep, that
Yeah,
hits.
since my
Okay.
courage.
And then it's plus 2 damage, so 10.
10 against that one. That has only been channeled. Oh, dead.
So this one.
Yeah, that one.
And then we'll do. So a bite attack, just so you know,
It's all types.
is all types.
Yep.
And then claws are slashing. So the bite plus 5, 7. So an 11 doesn't hit.
Okay.
19, 21. Into 10.
21 hits.
Okay. 7 damage.
Okay.
Love that 2 damage.
All right. Is that the end of your turn?
That's one of my actions.
So Sheshik will. 1, 2. No. 1, 2, 3, 4. And he can go ahead and he will do a channel bot move. And they will all need to, against Sheshik, the DC is just going to be like his highest spell level DC, Brock? For the
Yeah,
channel?
it's half his. Yeah.
Half level plus stat.
So they all fail.
Which technically means that those abilities can eventually cast the 10th level spell.
So the one that Cecil hits dead,
Hooray!
the one that Kren hits dead,
Uh-huh.
I hoped I did.
and then the other two. No, the other one that Kren hits the claw.
Okay.
There's only those two left. And that's Sheshik's turn. So now we'll go back to the top of the initiative order. So they have to roll a what will save in order to hit you?
16.
$14 on the die misses that, so they move past you. Well, they're skeletons, so their
they
wisdoms.
try to hit him. Or one of them does.
So they both tried to hit him because he's there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So let me double check Sanctuary.
So they move on to another target because they can't find the willpower to hit you. Is what I thought it
Not
was.
for the first attack. First attack is they lose their first attack if they fail to save. Other attacks, they try to attack someone else.
If the save fails, the opponent can't follow through with the attack. That part of its action is lost, and it can't directly attack the warded creature for the duration of the spell.
All right. Well, that's their turn.
Yep.
Look.
It's like either he's unconscious or they lose their turn.
Poshmints.
Yay!
We fought the Scorpion boss in, I think it was in my game.
Oh no,
When Ben
that
was
was
playing the Mammoth
that
Lord?
was
Gestalt.
yeah, that was Gestalt.
When it was a Scorpion guy.
Big old giant scorpion.
That freaking nuked my Gestalt character.
Yes.
And then we just kind of hide behind a sanctuary.
Yes, because it was so big he couldn't get around it. That was funny.
I'll just move it there.
Okay. So after that, we have Olney.
Still like playing on the rib cages.
No, I've got my staff up at this point. If I try and play other rib cages now, I break this spell.
Yeah,
Yes.
can't interact with them.
3 damage.
No touchy.
No touchy.
And Inspire Courage doesn't go to this.
Not the spell damage, no.
Nope.
Still
That
standing.
would be
That'll be
Oh
ridiculous.
no, he's dead. That's his hit.
I mean, it'd be cute.
This guy.
The other one.
the further one. Take it.
Because undead are auto killed at 0.
Yeah.
Okay.
They don't have a constitution score.
Yep.
So after Olney, Halgo will move forward and fire an arrow and hopefully finish this thing off. And finishes this thing off. Yay.
Sad day. None of my friends have showed up yet.
Yeah, we're all alone today.
Aww. It's okay. We're here. That's all that matters.
So they got a cat who's warm with a white sweatshirt.
Alright.
And then I'm going to take some time
That's my hand.
and make myself not feel like shite.
Perfect.
That seems like a good idea.
And then Helga will
That's fine.
instruct Cecil and Sheshik to just start smashing the rest of the skeletons in the room.
Hulk smash.
Do you follow through with that order, Cecil?
What was that?
Halgo instructs Cecil and Sheshik to just start smashing the rest of the skeletons in the room because there's 10 still sprawled out. And they all just boop under your morning stars just fine. Okay.
Perfect. Something, get boned.
There you go. See,
Something,
not only did I
something
find out
dark side.
that they
Danger
were
zone.
walking skeletons, I managed to fend off 3 of them from you all for like 10 whole seconds.
You almost died, Poshman.
Yeah, but they were busy for like 10 whole seconds.
Truly, your lack of self-preservation instinct is inspiring.
Please don't encourage that.
Look, you don't understand. Like,
He was very courageous in battle. You should applaud him for that.
I was fine. It was a calculated risk.
He's bad at
Admittedly, I probably should have cast my sanctuary spell first. However,
Halgo at this point will state, if you were a soldier under my command, I would advise the support members of the squad to stay near the back.
and yet, however,
Yeah.
I'm not.
I realize this.
I believe that is what he's stated.
All right. So, oh no, I regenerated loot up, and that got, damn it. That's the tab that's on here because it went bye-bye.
Bye. Okay, I'm gonna need my other hand. I'm gonna take some stuff.
I liked some of the
Yes,
stuff
I
that
stopped
was
petting you for a moment. Deal with it, cat.
there. Man,
I know you're there. Don't worry.
sounded
I'm
like the
ignoring you.
cat did not like the fact that you stopped petting it.
Yeah, seriously.
How dare you, bro?
So I think I called it
Quite easily.
about that CR. Okay. And we brought that down to 0, and we brought, which one did we bring up? I think this. So, if you guys go ahead and you look throughout the room,
Why would we grave rob, Brandon?
do you do that or do you not do that?
I need someone to kill Kren.
Oh, I could do that.
So everyone
That's
that's
why I'm
not
busy.
dealing with Kren
But-
or smashing skeletons, if you'd like
Kren,
to look.
Kren's hit points stopped at 1 higher than.
So this
Poshman's.
is really where I wish I could open up Facebook Messenger on my computer, but since I don't know my Facebook password, I can't.
So take 8.
Ooh.
First.
Because
Take
this
8
is,
healing damage.
Yeah. I suppose you need a little bit more than that.
Appreciate it.
So that's 9 more.
I'm petting you. What?
I don't think she
And
likes
another
that.
one.
Our mom would be appreciated.
Just a purr.
5 more.
Okay.
Yes, all the skeletons have been crushed and scattered.
boom.
Goodbye.
So,
Congratulations.
all right,
You
Brock,
desecrated corpses.
this is how we're going to do this. I will read off the full list to you, but if you don't want to write down the full list, I will just tell you what the gold piece value of it all is ahead of time. So the gold piece value is 1,099 gold pieces. But the list is assorted of gems and coins. So you have an agate gem, which is 5 gold pieces, a bloodstone,
Don't.
which is 25 gold pieces,
Nope.
a deep blue spinal, which is 50 gold pieces, a hematite, 2 hematites, which are 5 gold pieces, a regular freshwater pearl, which is 10 gold pieces,
Assorted gems and things.
a peridot, 40 gold pieces. I said that, yeah. Smoky rose quartz, 25, 35, and 35. A rhodochrosite, 50. A shell, 10. A tiger eye, 5. Topaz, 350. Turquoise, 5. 3,470 copper. 1,303 silver. 294 gold. 3 platinum pieces. And then you have a potion
Okay.
of magic fang. potion of magic stone. You drink it, and stones that you use in your sling are now magical.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Okay.
Yep.
Potion of purified food and drink. You drink it, and anything you eat is purified.
Uh-huh.
A scroll of knock, which is actually pretty useful.
Huh.
Scroll of obscuring mist,
Where is it?
and scroll of shocking grasp.
You know, Sheriff, my first thought was, what if the door opens?
That would be. Yeah, that'd be a little bad.
Spencer
And
knocks on
that
the
is,
table.
I would be very glad to be on this side of the table.
and that's what you find.
Don't
in
hurt
this
me,
room.
cat.
You might be
No, it's a snap decision. Either I'm running, I have to run straight at that person. It's a bad guy running straight at them.
That's fair.
I'm dead if I don't. I'm like, he can, boom.
But in this
Gotta try.
first
I'll run
room
too.
of this
Gotta try.
building, where there are sprawled corpses, there are desecrated statues. You find that the statues and the gold, the stones and the gold that were placed in front of or placed inside of the statues are still there.
So are there like any holy symbols, any defining marks, or is it all just too old and bled at this point?
The statues are just basically fallen rubble.
But like on this, oh, that's a bastion. You said it's like never mind.
Yeah. Basin.
Basin.
Um,
Bastion.
So if you guys are ready, give me a
Bastion.
marching order and we will move up.
Someone should fill it with water.
I don't have create water.
Me neither.
I mean, if it's a cantrip, can you use 0 points infinitely to just cast cantrips over and over again?
I mean, he did put it in there. Oh, and don't forget, all of y'all's ACs are up by 1 within,
Oh, that's right.
yeah, within 10 feet of me.
I like it how Poshman still puts himself in front. Like, he learns nothing.
He learned that he just actually held off your creatures.
I am
That's
the
what it
best
sounds
tank.
like he learned.
Alright, so you guys are at this
I tried
crossroad.
to-
Oh, wait, I'll put you 1 square back. So, you guys, do see a corpse or two in this hallway. Do you guys walk by them, or do you interact with the corpses at all?
I'm gonna have an unseen servant poke him this time.
Is that a 0 level spell, or
No, first level spell.
how long does that stay for?
A while.
Okay.
Might be 10 minutes or an hour.
Long enough to be one of my favorite first levels, if not my favorite first level spell. An hour per
Pretty
level.
Okay, so the ones in the hallway don't interact. But once you get to this crossroad, you'll see that there's once again about 8 corpses just sprawled in each of the 3 entrances and in the middle there.
Hold on. Everybody get ready. And then it's gonna go over there. Were the last ones holding weapons?
Yeah, like the 2 in the hallway that poked that didn't respond, they had weapons next to them. They're all just mundane ass or even broken quality maces and morning stars.
Or the ones we fought?
Yes,
Okay.
they had morning stars. I didn't mention that.
Then my unseen servant is going to attempt to drag because it can't pick it up. I think a morning star is more than 5 pounds. I could be wrong.
Yeah,
I believe
yeah,
so, yeah.
I they're like 7 or 8, like inconveniently higher.
Because I feel like
6
your laptop
pounds.
is probably pushing 5. Probably in the 4 to 5.
Mm-hmm.
6 pounds is what's listed on PFSRD.
Annoyingly.
1 pound off.
Yeah.
So you're literally going to take every single Mason Morningstar and drag them back.
Unless they stop me.
It seems like a really smart idea, actually.
I like it.
I'm just kind of, and it's not even like it's elegant either. They're not like floating out of the way. It's just like noisily and painfully grinding on the ground as it's slowly dragged away.
Yeah, so there's Mace Morningstars, and then each one has like a shield, but there's no armor.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, as they get far away enough from the bodies, I could just go up and pick them up for it. So
It'll bring them to a safe distance to us.
So as you go to move the first Morningstar, The skeleton hand does go down to grasp it,
Oh yeah. It doesn't.
and then it will then go to move up, and so will most of the skeletons in this room.
Cool.
Okay.
So you probably did the closest one, like here, maybe.
I don't know. I don't know how far away we stopped for this idea.
You guys could have stopped all the way back here once you got the light up.
Yeah, sure.
So you want to be all the way back?
Yeah. Pretty sure Unseen Servant, the entity, has dark vision.
And dancing lights are up, so those can move forward.
I will at least have a light on myself. Delightful.
So 6 of the
Not
8
what I was
have
going
stood
for,
up.
but
Oh, wow.
I'll take
So
it.
let's
I figured you were.
roll all new brand initiatives.
Splat.
I know that's the problem with the other problem with the English language. Everything is a pun. Realistically.
Pun.
All this makes me more or less confused.
All right, Olney, what'd you get?
12.
Cormier?
19.
Poshman?
13.
And Cecil.
17 or 18. Sorry. 17 on the dice.
All right, Cormier. Oh, wow.
I cast shield on Kren and he goes there. And
Because as a summoner, you can cast a spell on yourself and it goes to...
he was right next to me, so I just
Cast it
on
on him, and then he.
But yes,
Oh,
any-
shield isn't personal?
anything that's personal I can't cast on him.
You can't, okay.
Yeah, share spell. It's the class feature of anything, any class that has a companion.
Oh, okay.
So any animal companion, any mount, any
Familiar.
table like that, familiars, all have share spell. The Goliath Druid has the ability to share an enlarged person with an animal, even though it's not an animal.
Oh, he does, yeah.
I was
remember
like,
looking at
that was fucking cute.
That's cute.
So he's just gonna go all out on the far boy.
The one, the
That one.
northeast boy? Yeah, okay.
Thank you, Brandon.
He charge for +2, but he's power taggy, so it's a 7. So
And they are flat-footed.
that one, 10, actually 9, and 21
21 will hit
for minimum damage.
with the claw.
5. What a productive turn.
Okay.
But Kren has an AC of 20 right now.
Yeah.
So like,
Cecil.
let's go, my guy.
Your sanctuary's still up.
Are you sure?
It's a
Round
per level, and he
redo.
cast.
Oh, you're
Even
only
for me,
4.
where it's double.
Yeah. Sorry, I thought you said minute.
No. It lasts about almost a minute for me.
Okay. Then yeah, it's
But
Probably
I
just-
also
Cast-
cast 8 cure lights
Yeah.
before we went into this room.
okay.
I'm charging that guy.
Go for it, my
Just
dude.
about.
Mm-hmm.
Which makes up for the 8 rounds of Sanctuary.
What'd you get?
1.
Oh, Mike, there's still a chance you hit, even if it's a 2. Okay.
I just like to see specials going boop. It's just so they go whee.
We are rolling real good. Miss, no damage, miss.
So we'll go with.
I haven't played in a long time. Just feeling like I'm back in Kingmaker.
No.
Now I just need Brandon to roll nothing lower than an 18 on this first round.
Perfect.
I think he's already done that
Because
tonight.
no, he needs to do it again.
Oh, okay.
Because the dice roller has to mitigate itself across all dice rolled. Mine and theirs. So if I roll crappy, they have to roll good.
So
and if they're
how
rolling
go?
good, I have to roll crappy.
We'll do another inspire, and he will move to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, I guess I'll be up with you.
Caves. Why did it have to be caves?
After that, it will be Poshment.
I'm gonna cast Bless.
So +3 to attacks, +2 to damages.
Yes, yes. And then move up a bit.
Okay. So we will get the Skelly Boys.
Skelly boys.
The only thing worse than Skelly Boys are Ghoul Boys.
Something tells me.
There's no ghouls here, right?
For now.
Austin knows what I'm talking about.
The Ghoul Boys.
Ghoul Boys.
What about those two?
They're gonna attack Kren in front of him.
Oh, there he is.
So
So you put him there.
we will do the
In
ones
this angle, he disappears.
against Kren, which Kren has a
Outside out of
21 AC. You said
20.
20 flat.
Shield is 4. He has 16. Math.
They both miss Kren with his 20. They'll both.
That reminds me, Shield is such
Miss
a weird
Helgo.
spell in 5th edition.
And Cecil, you're an 18,
It's
right?
a reaction spell
Oh.
that gives you
And they'll
plus
miss Cecil.
5 to AC
For
until
1.
your next turn.
Okay. So that was misses all across the board, and we'll go to Olney.
Have you seen the special version of the math hat?
No.
It looks really cool. I have a ton of emails from Yang this weekend. I don't know if you've got
DC
them.
14 will save.
I had to put it stop to the emails.
5, 6.
Like, it was becoming
5 again.
a thing.
So in 2 hours and 45 minutes, the donations closed for campaign funds. So he's been going off like the
Okay.
rails trying to get 2 million.
I can believe it.
I hate that.
They're
Don't you like that?
203,000 away.
That's
That's
a
my
lot.
turn.
After
As
that,
of
it
6
is
o'clock.
Sheshik.
They were at 1 million on Saturday.
So, will you please move Sheshik up 4, bro?
I want.
And then, are they within 30 for the channel for Sheshik too?
No, that guy. You have to move up one more.
Okay, so everyone but him.
To get elected, because who else is going to spearhead our nacho legislation? It's important.
Well, we just need to hurry up and get our Nacho party off the ground.
True.
Because he's not going to be nominated under the Democratic Party. However,
So I'm not buying it. Let's scroll through all the
Okay.
photos.
After that, it will be Cormier's turn.
I want it so bad.
Check.
Mate.
I'm gonna hit the one to the north. Yeah, $75 for a hat.
Damn!
How much?
$75 for a hat.
Dang.
I mean, the idea is it's mostly here's a bunch of money towards your campaign, and a little bit of that goes to this hat I'm giving you. But
Yes.
That's fair.
It's
you
an
look at
early. It's literally called the Early Investor
yep,
Yes.
hat.
yeah, I could do like the $30 it cost me to get the normal hat. I'm not giving him $75 to get a new
The
fancier
ultra
hat.
hat. Okay,
So what do you got for me there?
I got a 21 to hit the Skelly Boy with my Morning Star.
That'll hit.
Take 7.
That'll be a dead boy.
And then Kren's gonna try and redeem himself.
Which one is Kren attacking?
The Northeast Boy.
The one closer to Spencer. Got it.
You called him the Northeast Boy.
I did.
Well, he rolled a 2 on the die. So he rolled a 7 against the Northeast Boy on his bite attack. But he rolled a nat 20. That was a 14 confirmed.
With the +2 for inspiring and the +1 for bless.
6, 17.
That'll hit.
Okay, so that confirms a crit. And then does 18 hit.
Yep.
So the crit claw deals 4, 8, 12, 15.
So that guy's dead.
And he follows it up by hitting him for 5.
Perfect. Alright, Cecil, what do you got for me?
Okay. I am also going to start trying to hit peoples again.
I wish you the best of luck.
As do I. Let's try against him again. Well,
So what's that all add up to with the +3?
so that's 12, 15.
That is unfortunately a miss. But a 3 is like literally just barely a miss. So if you
Yeah.
could get better than a 15% chance, you'd be right on.
Hooray!
After Cecil, we will have Halgo will, I guess, have to take a 5-foot step back to shoot the boy right next to him. That's a hit. 13. Yeah, and that's a hit. So that's +2 for Inspire, +1 for Point Blank. That's... This is a +1 bow, so he's doing +4 modifier plus a die. So that's 1 from that full attack after DR, and that's 3, so that's 4 in total. So the one that Halgo shot is dead. Okay. And then we will go to Poshment.
Alright, guys, you're doing great. Keep it up. That's all I got.
Perfect. And the Skelly Boys. So we will have 1 against Kren's 20.
Have you seen that?
Is actually just barely a miss. 1 against Cormier's 15 is a hit. And 1 against Cecil's 18 is also a hit. So Cormier will take 7 damage, and Cecil will take 3. After that, we got Olney. What do you got for us?
I will magic missile hit that one.
So use all out of your wand.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm just only 1d4. 4.
He gone.
Bye.
Bye, Felicia.
Bye, Felicia.
You want to flick that guy off, Brock?
Oh, yeah.
Flick you.
Sorry.
Flick this.
Oh, you're playing with this. Where'd that go?
I ate it.
I'm trying to write with it.
Okay, so
Ate it.
Sheshik can charge there. With his Morningstar, he can
Go fight, win.
miss. Good for Cecil. He Cheshik.
Damn.
He tried.
Chechik rolled real low.
He rolled a 4 on the die.
He has 2 for charging, 2 for inspire, 1 for blood. He has +5 above his attack roll.
Yeah, so he only got a 14 total. He rolled a 4. He has a +5 bonus, so that's 9. Plus the 5 is 14.
Mm-hmm.
So after that, we will go back to the top of the round with Cormier.
Plus 9. 27. Hey,
That'll hit.
get hit for 10.
Which one are you hitting?
The only one I can. It's me.
Okay, yeah, so that'll be dead boy.
Okay. Go, Cran. Go.
Uh-oh. Wrong guy dead.
Oh no.
Oops.
19 plus 8 is 27.
Kill him the guy.
That'll be a hit boy.
Does 17 hit?
17 will be a hit boy.
Does 21 hit? 21?
Mm-hmm.
The first attack that is not reduced at all in any way is 8.
He'll be dead by the end of the round.
5 damage
Oh,
and 8 damage.
he's dead.
I was like, hold up, I can do minimum damage and not
Alright.
kill him.
So you guys have 3 paths in front of you.
Team always go left.
Go this way.
North it is.
Okay. So,
Team always going up.
yeah, as you guys continue down this path, you see much of the same. What'd you send to us as an image?
Just put it on Discord.
Put what on Discord?
A funny picture I found.
While we're playing D&D, you're looking at funny pictures?
Apparently.
About D&D.
It was about D&D.
Yeah, it's D&D, man.
How about you enjoy?
We should all be doing shrooms, apparently, according to Brock.
What are you talking about? You
I
didn't read
think
the
we
rest
should
of
be
it
bringing
then.
our imaginations.
Wait, yeah, then you have superpowers and the game's not fun anymore.
Imagination. So, I can do create water. Okay. I create a waterfall. I don't think it does that, but my imagination.
And I rolled a 20.
Okay.
And I
So-
rolled
was
a
it?
20.
Prefer to
As,
still have
so
imagination.
let's
so
just
it sounds
have,
like we're gonna
uh,
need some psychedelic mushrooms.
So as you
Wait, no, hold on a second.
so you move up
I know a guy.
to this room, and Austin's unseen servant's just gonna mess with the skeleton stuff. You see like one or two more, and they're not reacting to anything. And then you see this looks like just a basic like little reception side conference area on the first floor, and there are a few skeletons there, but none of them activate when you boop their stuff.
Boop.
So you move up here.
Skelly boys,
And-
activate.
You see
Wait, no.
one or two more guys here that don't do anything.
But we want the experience.
And then,
Mm-hmm.
so here's the doorway. So let's get your marching order.
He means the combat experience, the act of experiencing combat.
Well, I said clearly not. As
I like it how Brock
so-
just automatically puts Boschman right in front.
Well, yeah, because I've been putting parchment right up
Like,
front.
as if we could stop it. Lately.
All right, so
Well, Van's gonna scroll. I'm just going back to 10.
Well, I'm one of the people with light. It just makes sense that I'd be up front.
as like 5 people in your party have light.
Would you like to go up front only?
No.
All right, see?
Even though my
I'm
life is like
fine
almost
then.
double yours ish. No, not really, but still.
Fuck.
I have false life.
So your actual life isn't.
No. But still.
So as you guys enter into this room, as you guys go to fuss with the handle, it is locked.
We eventually smash it now.
Well, Helgo has disabled device if no one else has it.
No, we just smash stuff in this group.
Okay, if
You
you
got
want
through one of our campaigns.
I mean, like, you still can't be all that, like, impressive. We should probably be able to just smash it down.
Okay, that's the best number I could roll.
A 20?
Yeah.
We're not usually about
Are you
that
going back up here?
well balanced. We either go one way or the other.
Yeah,
Very
that's,
true.
For the Monday.
that's as high as I can roll. That's a 23.
What was that? You were all Dex monkeys?
Wait, wrong campaign.
Whoops.
Yeah, so you'll break through the door.
I don't know. I'm still a charisma boy in this campaign, so I feel like I'm doing just the exact same
Just
thing.
exactly.
Actually, in a lot of our parties, we've kind of like really grouped up. Like the evil party accidentally became a bunch of charisma bots. Pirates is a bunch of dex boys. Spell slingers is a bunch of dex boys.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's because Dex is more powerful, so okay, but still.
Unless you want to be a dick and bust charisma.
It's still not as powerful.
Still not as powerful as
You
Dex.
can't make attack and damage rolls with charisma.
Correct.
3-5, maybe.
I don't even get
By
the
the,
five.
by the force of my
I mean, 4th edition,
personality,
you definitely
I
could.
stab at thee.
Mhm.
No, in 4th edition, literally everyone's attacks and damages were based off their primary attack stat.
No
So
primary
you'd be-
stat.
Your primary stat would be charisma, and then you'd like
That was Jessica's
make your
character.
main
I did
attack
make a build one that
with
dumped
the
Dex,
charisma.
though.
See, now that would have to come with the caveat that you have to make a pun. Like,
It's so painful that just they drop their guard and that's how you hit them.
yeah.
Well,
like,
I was the tank, and I made my attacks based off my constitution.
Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Jessica was a support class and she made attacks off.
She
of
was the
charisma.
ardent in your party.
Yeah, I don't know if that was what it was called, or not,
attacks
but yeah.
based on
It was the ardent, I
constitution.
think. It was the psionic leader.
Yes.
I'm hard to hurt. I hurt you.
Okay,
No, that's when you burp in their faces.
So,
so so I guess put Oni in front of the door.
Oni.
He's the one that rolled the attack.
He's like, whoo!
I'm Oni.
Put Cormier in front of the door.
What the heck, man?
And arrange
It's a
yourselves
fight.
around the door as you wish. And as the door is smashed open,
As you wish.
can I have
So shall it be?
some lizards, bro?
Hi, my name is Brock. Here's lizards.
Well, the party's dead.
I do some place
My half-lives are still there.
and then just
Okay. So give me a new set of those initiatives.
I'll take this one.
Is that every initiative you can change, or is it just a number set per day?
Anytime I roll for initiative, I roll 2 days and take it better.
17.
Cormier?
17.
Poshman?
18.
Ooh.
That's not
Cecil?
17.
Nope.
9.
Oh,
9
that's not
total.
17 either.
Alright, Poshment. You see the 3 skeletons in the room rising as their door got busted in.
Is bless also rounds per level?
Bless is minutes.
Minutes per level. So you're all still blessed.
Shucks.
Does the person tell me perfect because you're not perfect?
So where exactly is?
Wow.
Is there like a door?
I mean,
Where's the door?
Right in front of.
Now, crazy
right
person, but at the same
here,
time, why would you use that for
basically.
burger?
Okay.
It's really good.
Fries. Yeah,
That's fucking cheeseburger. Why you disrespect a cheeseburger?
Let's see.
that's
Is
rude.
there anything I can do
Yeah, those poor
in
french fries.
combat
They
at
do
this
nothing
point?
to you.
Those French fries didn't do anything hurtful to you.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what I can do?
I've never heard anyone hating In and Out.
I'll go
It's just a meme thing
over
now.
to here
I mean,
and
I guess
give
it's to piss
you,
people off.
Cecil, Shield of Faith.
What does that mean?
plus 2 deflection bonus to AC. For a minute per level?
Oh, I think so.
Maybe around per level?
Nice.
At least
Double
for
check.
this combat.
Okay.
Hooray!
After Poshment, it is only.
Bleh. 5 damage.
Hooray!
Getting value out of that magic missile wand.
Mm-hmm.
After your move, then magic missile,
That's true.
we have Cormier Boy. Oh, interesting. I just literally looked at my sheet. I had it written down that Kren had the disease and not Cormier.
Nope.
Minute per
Okay.
level.
Trends got touched.
Ooh, so if I cast it on me, I have it for 8 minutes.
Leroy
Jenkins?
Jenkins. Leroy, yes.
I should watch that video. That was a funny video.
18 plus 8 is 26.
That'll hit
Take a whole 3 damage.
with your monster.
Yes, sir. I'm using the wrong die, but it's rolling good, so I'm not gonna stop it.
You may not like it, but this is what peak
7 plus
performance
19 is
looks like.
26.
Yep.
So that bite deals 6 whole damage.
Dead boy.
Okay.
Boom.
I
Boom.
feel like it accurately represents what Poshman was doing
Which
in that
will
first combat.
Yeah.
Help you out. As one goes
Poshman
Against
in that first
Bran.
combat.
and hits, and one goes against Cormier and
I am the tonk.
That's a
hits.
jerky looking little tank.
sounds good to me,
I
So
was
Kren
successful.
takes 10, and Cormier takes 9. Max, and then almost max. For that, it is Halgo.
I did the thing again.
Is it a good thing?
Nope.
Oh.
I just did a dad thing. I regret the thing I did.
Oops.
Oh.
And you're wondering what it is.
Wondering what I did.
I did a bad thing. Well, unfortunately, Halgo does not confirm his crits.
Tragic.
I know. Times 3 would have been nice.
Times 4 would have been nicer.
Well, we got neither.
And he did not bypass 5, so his arrow does not bypass DR.
I guess we had times 1.
So after Halgo,
You crit for times
it
1.
will be Cecil.
Could be 4th edition was just max damage.
Okay.
Still would be upset by it.
Remember when we were
good,
using the
but-
crit cards?
Huh?
Remember when we used the crit cards?
They can make it feel so disappointing.
Sometimes.
Like, crits feel fun. And then you're like, nah. You give a nauseated condition to a guy who just died anyways. You don't extra D6 subdual.
We don't have any bonuses going on right
What?
now. I'm a shield of faith, but
You still have +1 for blast.
do we? Okay.
Yeah, do we?
Yeah.
You are blessed,
It's
my
minutes
child.
per level.
Oh, shit.
Okay. So that's 14.
Wait, does that mean that Kren still has shield?
Yes.
Kren, is it if it's your shield spell? Then yeah.
Yeah, that's the only way he gets shield.
We have a scroll. We have a wand of shield, which is
Oh.
Which would just be a turn.
1 caster level. So it'd be 1 minute.
Or 1 minute, yeah.
Then we'll just take it.
Unfortunately, your 14 without any other bonuses was not enough.
Hooray.
Last combat though with Inspire, that would have been enough.
I don't know. That's what I figured.
And then Sheshik. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. And not have the movement speed to make it. So, does he have a spell that he thinks will help?
My gut says maybe.
Nope, because Bless was already cast.
My gut says I want to go to fucking bed. So bad.
Not yet, sure.
I'm so tired.
That's not true.
Because you
Spencer.
stayed up
Men
super
can
late?
pose.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong at all.
Oh no, you already have a deflection bonus from
Yes.
your Shield of Faith. If he had 1 more movement speed, he could have given a deflection bonus with your protection from evil to Cormir, but he was 1 square short. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be, I guess he will just go ahead and move forward. And we'll go back up to the top of the initiative order, and it's Poshment.
Five, 10, 15, 20. And that is Cormir, correct?
That is Cormir.
Great. I will cast defensively.
I hope you do cast defensively.
Oh, I did it.
Gun sights.
You take 9 points of healing, good sir.
Oh. And is that the end of Poshment?
That is the end of Poshman's turn.
Only.
I think you got this.
Okay.
I know what context.
Cormir.
I think it's better without it.
I'm gonna attack the one closest to the
I
stairs.
love anime.
Okay.
I want context, but I also think it's better without it. It's like,
Are you inspired?
No.
No inspiration. But you're
17.
That'll hit.
11.
best. Stop that, Brock.
it's a VS
11.
bro.
Damage. Nice.
Oh, no, just
Then what does
say that,
Krenny
just know
do?
enough people do it.
4 round to the one he's next to.
The same one to the stairs?
So I'm going to do it again.
No.
No.
We'll say the other one.
Okay.
8. No.
This is why you can't coach
17
children's
plus
volleyball, Brock.
8 is a 20.
Speaking of 8,
That hit?
I haven't
Five.
played volleyball for a couple of years.
Oh, fair enough. I can never remember
6.
which children you teach.
1,
That's right.
7, 8,
I'm not the
9,
one
10,
coaching
11.
us, so whatever.
11 damage on the bite, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
15.
To hit. We'll
Okay.
miss.
And 18, 19.
That'll hit.
4 plus, yeah, 8.
8 damage.
Yeah.
That'll kill him. Alright. So
Good job.
after Cormir, we will go
top
to
one?
the other one. We will go to the last baddie. We will take a strike at Cecil, who attacked and missed him. And he will miss Cecil in return.
Yeah.
Wasn't that nice of him?
I know.
So this is how you tank.
It is
you
now
Just,
Cecil's turn.
you just miss,
Right.
and that way they always
Cecil
miss.
is going to try and
and then they
attack
don't do
him
anything.
back. Oh yeah, that's
I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
you're going to
so
succeed.
now we're at 24, 25.
That'll hit.
Yay. Anyway, that's 4 damage.
That'll kill.
Yay.
Good thing you do bludgeoning.
Thank goodness you're bludgeoning.
Thank goodness.
Oh, Spencer, you're so bludgeoning.
Okay. So as you guys do go through the rest of this room, I had it already tallied out for you.
Alright.
Where's my calculator?
Alright.
We getting money.
So it was 916.22 gold pieces worth of assorted gems and coins. More agates, bloodstones, corals, hematites, irregular freshwater pearls, ivory, jade, jet, lapis lazulis, obsidians, pyrite, quartz, rhodochrosite, saltwater pearl, shell, tigerite, turquoise. You get a potion of cure light wounds,
Ooh.
a scroll of animal messenger,
Ooh.
and a scroll of sleepy boy.
Ooh.
What's
So-
the scroll, Sleepy Boy?
You cast
It's-
it and then you get a sleepy boy.
It's like a scroll of sleep,
Sleepy Boy?
but it's only able to be used on people you consider as your boys.
Oh.
So that way you can draw penises on their face.
I have none of your boys.
Well, I consider you my boy.
No, he's gonna draw pieces
on
on
my
my face.
But unlike a regular sleep spell, this one has no save. So they automatic penis on their faces.
Oh.
I don't want to play this game anymore.
Okay, so there are stairs going
Dickhead.
down in front of you.
See what you did there.
Downstairs.
Washmit's gonna call all enemies my boy.
Downstairs?
Wait,
Done.
this one.
We haven't had any of it. Oh, I guess we could have gone the other way. Anyway.
You had to.
Hello, my boy.
Let me reveal where it's freaking going so I can actually try to aim it.
Here's a scroll.
Okay. So as you guys come down these stairs,
Pulls out a big old pen.
you enter into a basement room, and
Better to
In this room?
She's gonna hurt.
you guys see a very large mural on the far wall. Not a mural, my apologies, but it's a humongous stone tablet that's not like the wall itself, but set in front of the wall.
Okay.
But like, it's basically like, so most of it like is gone, on the floor, crumpled, and there's like just barely a sliver standing.
Okay.
Alright.
And you will notice that along with that, there are just this is actually like a lot more offerings than what you've seen throughout the place so far. But once again, you do see skeletons in this room, and one of the skeletons you'll notice is actually wearing broken chainmail,
Ooh. That's gonna be scary.
along with, instead of the light shields and the bucklers they've been using, a heavy steel shield.
Behind him, you notice a stone pedestal with writings in the dragon language. You can guess that skeleton knows how to shout.
Vos Roda!
No, what's the disarm one? Because that guy was a nightmare.
Oh,
That sounds obnoxious.
He was
So-
really annoying.
Yeah, he
What
just shouts at you
happens
if you try
if you're
him on the
fighting
floor.
like an undead boss of some kind and you go up and you cast True Resurrection?
What ticked me off
Will
was that
save? Or die?
I don't know.
Probably get will save, but
It's will save or die.
do you have True Resurrection?
no, that's a nice little spell.
Yeah, just rolling around with True Res.
Yeah, I just
Honestly,
got
I'm
this
just curious.
like $20,000 scroll of True Res, whatever.
It might also do nothing because it might require an actual corpse and not a living
Yeah.
corpse. A dead living creature, not an undead creature.
I said,
So, what do you all want to do?
we sneak up on, beat the crap out of guy in chainmail.
We just say hi, ask him how he's doing.
Yeah, why don't we
He's
just
standing,
like
right?
He will be in a chair.
maybe he's reasonable.
Yeah. What if he can talk?
I'll say high in Draconic.
Well, then I guess I'll stand out.
Or was the dragon writing a joke?
The dragon riding was a joke.
Oh.
Hello,
We cast fireball.
Mr. Pile of Bones.
You cast Sleepy Boy.
Is it?
Honestly,
You're finally awake.
Is now a good time?
You got caught crossing the border.
No! Don't catch me crossing the border. So as you're sitting there trying to talk to the skeletons in this room, they aren't responding.
Rude.
Unseen servant, go fight win. Touch all the things.
So as the unseen servant, are you heading directly to the main skeleton? Or
No,
to
I'm
the
fighting
other
with
ones?
every skeleton along the way.
So eventually you'll hit a skeleton that doesn't want to give up its weapon.
Well, I'm glad they're intelligent enough to stop me.
And then
What great intelligence scores they have.
we'll have this dwarf, because that's so different than everything else. Be
So I mean, that's what his unseen servant's been doing.
Basically, yeah.
Man.
that. So give me where you guys are in the room. And I would say by now your 4-minute bless is gone.
Right, it makes sense.
But is Shield of Faith 4 minutes per level?
Yes.
I think that one might still be here.
Alright. You
That
still
one's
have your
still
shield.
Okay.
Of
So-
faith.
Let's go ahead and get those good old.
Initiative, boys.
Yeah, we know the drill by now.
Yeah.
Okay. Only, what'd you get?
18.
Cormier?
18.
Wow, you guys went from 17-17 to 18-18. Nice. Pushment.
19.
Dang, son. Cecil.
Again.
Alright. So, top of the initiative. The special boy.
Stop making that
What a
voice
surprise.
first. What a jerk.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
Cast fireball.
What a fucking
Oh.
surprise.
Maximizing power.
Which at that point is 10d6, so 90 damage, save for 45.
So, I will need a fortitude save out of everyone.
Oh, and
Oh,
intensified.
what is happening here?
Brock, don't forget it's intensified.
It's a 9th level spell. We're going home.
So fortitude.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
What'd you get?
19.
Cormier?
14 and Kren got a 21.
Okay.
18.
Let's see. That's a 12.
So,
So
Cecil failed.
Is it a spell?
So Cecil will take 15. Everyone else will take 7.
damn, you were really close to passing it. If I mean, you were only a 14 test.
How would you? I mean, you can roll spellcraft, yeah.
20.
You do not recognize it as a spell.
18.
Did he
You do not
channel?
Also
recognize
not
it.
a spell. Got it.
Roll a knowledge
He's
religion.
channeling.
25d, channel.
Yes, but he didn't channel negative energy. What he channeled was like more of a rot drain on your physical body than it was
Identify the undead.
on negative energy.
Yeah, so grabs this undead. 21.
So you recognize him as a skeletal champion.
I don't remember them having an AoE ability.
They don't. It depends on what he's a skeletal champion of.
Urgathoa.
When you say he's in armor, does he have a holy symbol?
Yeah, he would.
I got an 18. What holy symbol?
So, what would it be to recognize a holy symbol of much more obscure things than the normal DC
So-
10?
The common deities are considered like a base 10. Anyone could try to identify them. From there, 15, 20, depends how obscure you are going to say it is. Like the Maya deities, I would say like a 15 or so. If you want to talk like the weird other things, I'd say like a 20 or so.
So, what'd you guys get?
I
21?
got an 18.
Okay. So yeah, you will not recognize it then.
That's
Is
very
this a
obscure.
Knowledge religion.
Yeah.
That's a 4.
Okay.
Well, we'll just take it with us and somebody else will do it.
Yeah.
Hey. Mitch, remember how at 6 o'clock they were $200,000 away?
Yeah.
As of right now, they're over $2 million.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. It's usually
Alright.
how that kind of shit used to works.
So
They were at like $1 million on site.
after
He's so far behind everybody else.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Like, I think Sanders is at like 12 million. Biden's at like 14.
His
Mhm.
campaign funds?
Yeah. Because Andrew Yang is doing what Bernie did before,
Mm-hmm.
which was only accept donations off his website
okay,
from people.
so we will get Chargy Boys at Kren. You don't have. Do you have anything going on for Kren right now?
Nope, all the effects are gone.
So that'll hit Kren, and then we have one against Sheshik. Bye, die. That'll hit Sheshik, and one against Cormier, and that'll hit Cormier.
Darn.
Kren takes 4. Cormier takes
Shouldn't
3.
be allowed to play tired
Oh.
Oh,
for the umpteenth time in a row.
And Sheshik takes 8.
when he goes, he just poofs out of existence, right? Great.
Okay. Come on, Mouse. Where did you go? Alright. So now we are 2 players. Poshment.
Well, I had one tiny bit of safety disappear right in front of my very eyes.
I want you to know that that's a 19, and the skeletons should have 0. Brandon's that kind of dick.
Anyway,
I didn't want them to be 1-hit dice skeletons against.
Well,
5.
you put in like 15 of them.
so anyway,
That's fun.
Also, I rolled,
Yeah, we know.
I think, a 19 on their initiative.
Yeah, of course you did.
here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to cast Sanctuary,
Okay. Sanctuary.
and
How many more sanctuaries do you have today?
well,
The
let's
amount
see.
of first level spells that
So
he has.
I still have 2 more first level spell slots and 3 more second level spell slots.
Okay.
And then, well, how silly do I want to get with it? Because I could potentially wade through a mass of potential attacks, and potentially.
I'm scared about how silly he's gonna get.
I'm scared about the big guy.
That too. And they're all undead, so I can't even use like my actual good damage
3, 4.
spell.
So I provoke from both of them. I need 2 will saves.
From which 2?
The regular
These two.
boys.
And what was the DC again?
16.
1 makes it.
Okay.
The one near
Which one of these 2?
Cormier will make it.
Okay.
So he'll get an attack as you move by. So he deals 6 damage to you.
Okay. And the other one can't attack me. That one can. But he seems preoccupied.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go there so that I can like provide flanking to somebody if they'd like to come smash this skeleton. because that was what Sanctuary's good for.
Okay. So after that, it is Olni's turn.
Different looking game. Magic missile.
Ooh, real
Fire.
magic missile.
Turns out he had shield cast on himself.
I would stare Brand so hard and just be so irritated as my mind affecting things can't work on them, and then my
Cormier
damage
looks
spell
down.
doesn't work.
Guys, my wand's gone. And then the guy's just like,
Okay. Is that the end of your
steal
turn?
action.
I might go pull a no if that was the case.
Is that the end of
Sit
your
on
turn?
the couch.
Yes.
We will have Cormier.
Okay.
Psychics have a lot of mind affecting things.
We have no buffs active right now, correct?
No.
That one.
Nice.
On that guy.
Okay.
Sweet.
After that, we have Cecil.
Hooray. Charge.
Perfect.
Perfect. Like a cat.
Yay! So that's going to be 29.
29 is legit.
Two.
Flanking and charge.
That's
I like it.
legit.
Let's
to-
see if we
to
can't
quit.
get some damage. 4.
Gosh.
Okay.
Woo!
All right. So we have
It's gonna be a
Sheshik.
fun fight.
No.
Sheshik will
gonna die.
pop the channel.
All of a sudden, I just really want to start rolling these 2d4s.
Is my little dice bag somewhere? Oh yeah, it's right here.
I mean,
So-
that technically is already better. You'll
me
get
see if
5
it's got some
damage
better
instead of
feature.
4.
Is it yours? Yes.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
So
I have
he
another D8.
makes the save, but the other
No.
two.
Oh.
Oh, one will make the save. So the one that Cecil just nuked makes the save, but
Makes what save?
That I
He's channeling.
that I nuked. I mean, I hit him.
You can't like scrape him.
Okay, one totally fell.
I hurt him, but I did
okay.
give him a good.
So that was
Good
Cecil's
connection.
turn.
Some real
Sheshik's turn. That was Sheshik's turn. Sheshik's turn. Halgo will have to start inspiring, and then he will move down to the base of the stairs. And then, good
Okay.
thing when your bard is the last in the turn order, you will go to the big skelly boy.
I called him a punk ass bitch while I swung at him. And it looked like a punk ass bitch.
Yeah, but
Yes, bitch.
the cleric right in front of him channeled.
So, he has
He
channel
insulted his
resistance.
mother.
Their channel resistance has to be pretty good.
I imagine so.
Skull chairs, I think they're like +2
So he misses
still relevant.
Sheshik.
at this level.
What's the DC like? 16
Skeletal champions
right
have
now?
+4 to channel resistance.
Yeah, you.
They have
you
plus
tell
4
us.
channel resistance, and the DC is like a 16 at this
DR
level.
5 bludgeoning +4 channel resistance, immunity to cold.
Rude.
What? But he misses Sheshik, so that's his one attack for the turn.
Don't give me that kind of lip.
So next up is the Skelly Boys.
Who suck.
So one against Sheshik
Can't even hit anybody.
will miss.
See what I'm fucking saying? Punk
Yeah.
ass bitches.
One against Cormier will
Can't
hit.
me. Fuck.
One against Cecil will. What was it again?
Well, that
18?
smack talk got you.
We'll
got
miss.
smacked.
6 more damage to Cormier.
Okay. This isn't happy times.
And now we go to Poshmint.
Poshmint is gonna go ahead and gonna cast Bless.
Oh,
So +3 to your attacks, +2 to damage with Inspire Courage.
Yep.
Is that the end of your turn?
Let's see. Yeah, I think so.
Only.
Come on, 5.
Every 5 helps.
Yeah, just one level higher.
Okay. After that, we have Cormier.
so we have +1 right now.
+3
We have
to
+3
attacks,
Oh,
attacks,
where I
+2
did it.
damage.
Yeah.
Alright, well, before I run away like a little bitch, let me take my one action this turn.
Oh. and why?
You roll a 1.
Roll a 2.
What's your total?
10.
Oh.
A 10's gonna miss. That's gonna be a nope from me, dog.
I'm insulting his mother.
Alright, Cecil.
Because fucking her is the reason I keep missing. I got this terrible itch in my crotch. How dare she do this to me?
And then, Spencer, I will remind you that your Smite Evil ability is super effective versus Undead.
That is true.
Yes.
And evil things.
And evil things, but
Primarily undead.
also
Or
undead.
dragons. Or outsiders.
Evil dragons and outsiders.
So if you want to go and smite that big bad over there and go take his head off, that'd be cool.
That's a really awkward way for me to get to him.
I mean, unfortunately, yeah, he has to go like all the way around him.
Or
You
through us.
could go through these good guys.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess
He
that,
just
like,
provokes.
a bunch.
He would provoke from.
Sheshik
1, 2,
will
3.
spend a free
He
action,
could go
and he
potentially
goes, I'll
there
channel one more time to clear a path for you.
and just provoke
From the big bed.
Oh,
So do you hold your turn?
Yeah.
And him.
Alright, so
These are two
Sheshik's turn.
provokes.
He will do another channel. So let's see if these boys... oh no, min damage kills. If they save, they're dead, so... The 3 skellies are dead.
Oh, you said 3.
Well, there you go.
What else you
Sheshik
got?
has
Look at that,
one
nice
more
out in the
channel
open.
for the
What's
day.
this sort of silly weirdo.
And then... Oh, that guy crushed the save. But now your path is cleared, so you can smite and charge. Well, what's the action for smite?
Smite's a swift.
Oh, is it at this level now?
It's always.
It's always a
It's
swift.
always
Oh,
a
cool.
swift.
So you get your charisma to AC against him. You get charisma to attack rolls against him. And you get level to damage against him.
Mhm.
But since he's an evil undead, you get double level on your first attack against him.
So you have plus 13 to this hit before you add in what you normally add to attack rolls. Don't miss.
Oh my god!
No. 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 We all fucking explode. Because no.
Today on the Kingmaker pod.
No.
Oh
No.
my goodness.
No. Have I mentioned no? The paladin is not allowed to smite, charge an evil undead, and miss.
Does the smite only go for 1 round, or does it go for
No,
more?
smite stays until he's dead or he smites someone new, or he goes unconscious.
But the double is for the first attack made.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, the double damage is on the first attack.
Gee.
Well, I guess it's... I mean, I can double check, but yeah.
Okay.
Because usually they just hit.
While Brock is double checking,
That's been like
That's Spencer.
that has been
just...
a 1 on every one
What's
of my
like
dice.
the freaking D&D adventures is Spencer rolling bad. He's the new Taylor.
Yeah, but today everyone's rolling like garbage.
I'm rolling great on initiatives and I don't make a turn.
Actually, for me, I'm pretty sure I'm getting average, because Kren got 2 or 3 crits today, but I've also rolled like 5 ones.
so someone give Halgo a 5-foot step next to Cecil, and oh no, that's a morale bonus.
I'll go next to Cecil.
Oh.
That's a morale bonus, so maybe he won't do that because it'll only be a +1 to attacks. Wait, +2 to saves also. He'll give you heroism, so you'll get. Now you're getting +4 and +2,
So it is on the first successful attack.
Okay.
Okay,
and then plus all your other stuff.
And he automatically bypasses the air.
Okay. So after Halgo,
Where did these undead wind up?
It
with banana
is-
peels?
now the big bad, and I think he recognizes a smite.
I think the only person that's hurt him is standing on the top of the stairs.
Oh, that's me.
Sheshik's channeled twice.
Yeah, the channeling hits everybody though.
Well,
The only person that's actively targeted, specifically him, is the top of the stairs.
Actually, he's gonna take a 5-foot step back and cast a spell.
Like, to there?
Yeah.
What's he casting?
Greater
I,
teleport.
luckily it did spellcraft, so 17.
Greater teleport.
Divine favor.
Oh, okay. Asshole. Don't say he's teleporting.
Greater teleport.
I don't want to fight him anyways if he's casting greater teleport.
Bye.
I mean, he just wasted a round so that we all kill him instead of killing somebody. Mechanically poor choices there, Mr. Skelly Boop. Should have been more bloodthirsty.
Okay. So up next, after the Skelly Boy. Well, with your rolls, I think he has time. 19. So Poshman.
We'll fucking see.
Asshole.
There's 3 of us. Statistically, you're rolling for one of those characters.
He's got a point.
I want you to beat your own boss so bad.
I did with the robot that Brock overtook that I rolled for killed both of the Hellion and the vessel for
16 HP.
Oh my god. Oh, that 0 looks so bad.
Okay.
I love that 16.
So after that, we will get Olney in on this.
Me.
Me as
Oh, and I would actually like to take
7.
on my turn.
Gain
I'd like
there.
to use my knowledge of the ages ability to re-roll one knowledge check that I've made in the last minute.
Okay.
With an additional bonus equal to my charisma to figure out what this
What he is?
symbol is.
Oh.
Okay.
So this time it's plus 11.
good news.
And a 1.
That's a 28.
Okay. You recognize it as an Elder God.
The 28 gives
That
me
obscure.
an Elder God.
Uh,
Not the Elder God.
not
It
which
gives
one?
me an Elder God.
It gives you one of the old things.
I think it was
Congrats.
more impressive to know it's an elder guy without knowing which one it is.
Those look like the wibbly wobbly handwritings of an elder god.
Do you know which one? No.
Nope.
How do you know it's an elder? I know.
Because DC 25 verse 30.
Shut up.
Well, if you made it base to know it's an Elder God of 25,
It
and a
wasn't
specific
base
one of
20
30,
It wasn't base
it
20.
was base 10 for
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 gods.
normal gods,
Tried to make you-
plus 5 for more obscure gods, and another plus 5 for even more obscure gods.
Brock rolled over a 20 last
I
on
got
this
you rolled a
Sure,
21.
21, so it wasn't a 20 to know about them being older. Yeah. Yeah. That
So-
words.
You're actually just going to notice that it's not a specific older god. You actually think that it is just a holy symbol of the great old ones in general, like a pact religion, you may say.
Okay.
So
from outer
he
space.
isn't specifically worshiping one of them. He's just
I will
overall
delete my
worshiping
character
them.
sheet.
Okay.
Don't even joke. I will delete.
But if you want to know, worshiping just them in general would like grant you chaos, madness, or void as the domain.
Okay. Interesting.
Well, I guess, the archetype that he's using says it has to be chaos, madness, or void. But looking at Pathfinder Wiki, it says chaos, knowledge, madness, ruin, or void. So,
Interesting.
all right, is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
And then only dealt his 7
I wonder
damage.
if I should get into that religion.
So we will next go to Cormier.
Why not? This guy seems pretty strong.
Fucking
I don't know. You
don't be a bitch. Ready,
Try not to.
set. We had 3 extra
I have
right
a
now.
whole whopping 1 point in Eldritch Religion, so
Plus 9. 20.
That'll hit.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't expect it to.
I have your attack rolls. I took that into consideration.
Well, I went chainmail and a heavy shield.
I specifically said broken chainmail and broken heavy shield.
That does actually affect the AC.
It says,
the armor check.
I looked at the broken penalty and it said it reduces the AC by half.
Oh wow.
Wow.
I thought
'Cause
that's
a
what I
broken
read.
weapon just means that if you roll in that
Nice.
one, it blows up and you get a -2 to attack
Yeah,
rolls.
it's nice 2 attack rolls.
And if you go to if you nat 1, it goes to destroyed.
That makes sense. I don't know. I've never actually used broken equipment because That
Well,
just sounds
I
annoying.
wanted
base
to give you
skeletons
guys
use
the
broken
ability-
scimitars.
I mean, so my thought process is I wanted to give you the ability. Yeah, so if the item is a suit of armor or shield, the bonus it grants to AC is halved, rounding down.
Dang.
Broken armor doubles its armor check penalty on skills.
Dang.
My thought process is like, if I were to give this guy magic gear of a level, then you wouldn't be able to compete. But I wanted to give you the gear or give you the potential to fix the gear and either use or sell to help
12.
damage.
Yeah.
Up your gold. Like, so I was like, I thought that because I looked up, like, you can just with a craft skill fix things.
Oh.
Would mending work on broken armor and shields?
I don't know that specifically, but I believe.
Because if it does, I'll look it
Mending
up.
repairs things. If craft could do it, mending could do it.
And the weird thing is of course, like, I'm finding things on forums we're talking about. I was like, well, this rule kind of says this thing, so like it's not 100% sure,
The DM.
but it's doable, is what I was going for.
Yeah.
So he's still standing after that.
One object of up to £1 per level per casting.
So we will go to Cecil.
because it's too heavy.
Yeah.
All right.
That's
So
what I
your
mean.
double damage can still happen. So you have your charisma of what?
He has 13 before whatever his normal attack rolls is.
13. Dang.
Right?
Oh, yeah,
Because
it's
it's
3.
his level.
Oh, level to damage.
Well, it's because it's his charisma
So he just gets charisma attack rolls for smite.
plus 3.
Plus 3 for other stuff, yeah.
Okay.
Plus 4 because I
Plus
casted heroism on him.
So what's your charisma? A 3?
3. So
So
7.
it's 7 before that.
7 before the rest of your numbers.
Yeah. Okay.
It's 19 on the die.
Well, I think that hits.
Yes.
If you were wielding a longsword, weapon of humanity, that would be a threat to crit. But you know,
With doubling the
with
smite.
doubling the doubled smite damage.
So anyway, so it's level the damage, so that's 8
It's only 16.
plus
before
it's
it
11.
fails.
Doubled
No big deal.
for your first successful attack against the smited
Oh,
undead.
cool. So 22.
Yeah, he's
Wait.
totes dead, dogs.
What?
We only double the 4, but yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you only doubles the 4?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's double
So just
level.
double the level.
So you said 11, it's 15.
So 4 more. It's 15.
Yeah. It's 15.
He's still dead.
He had 20 hit points. Brandon just lied to him.
He had 48.
Ow.
Durable boy.
Okay.
Magic
He
missile.
did give us 2
Magic
NPCs,
missile.
so it is
Magic
now a
missile.
higher CR level party.
Yeah.
No, yeah, so, like, I tried to factor that
Oh,
in.
yeah. I think we did fine.
I tried to have little skelly boys reduce the resources you guys went into the final combat.
Don't forget we're 4th level, and reducing the resources is effectively Brock can't play.
Magic missile one.
Well,
Magic missile one. Magic missile
Unfortunately,
one.
just this dungeon meant that Brock's character can't play.
Yeah.
I know.
That was a little sad.
Okay,
Magic
so
missile.
gear
Oh,
others, gear in the room.
Everyone gets 6 hit points.
Oh, fuck.
Yay!
From a channel.
Yeah,
6
that's
hit
point.
points.
And luckily I just channeled 3 times.
Oh, and I've decided that because I'm doing the, I'm going for the History of Scars feat.
Yeah.
I'm rolling that into my character sheet. Until it gets to a dangerous point of, I might actually die. Cormier's going to try and beat the disease on his own.
Okay, so
Just to keep rolling with it.
it is
Argument oppressive, trying to heal as much
1,695.4
damage
Oh, so that's right. You
gold
actually
pieces
want
worth of
me to
assorted
not
gems
heal
and stuff.
you. You want me to heal you as little
There
as possible.
is
Yes.
a potion of
Which you've
aid,
been technically doing.
a
Like you've healed me
potion
once.
of pass
and
without
one big
trace.
burst.
I
And
think
then
I've healed
those are my
you twice,
favorite.
but both
Scroll
were
of
one
Mage
big
Hand.
burst.
Both of them I was at single digits.
Yeah.
and
It
a
was
wand
like,
of
take this
spark.
healing or die.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I have to heal 22
Full
more.
charges?
Yeah.
The magic healing counts as half,
Oh, okay.
and it's 1,000.
So, along with his
So in the
holy
grand scale
symbol,
of things, as long as you're
of the,
mostly healing
Elder Gods in
naturally,
general,
you're fine.
there is a
Right now I'm
plus
60
2
to
Morning
70.
Star.
Plus 2 Mornings. Wait, do you use a Morning Star?
Yes.
It was
Here.
originally a mace until I remembered he uses a Morning Star, not a mace.
Fair enough.
A plus 1 broken chainmail. Plus 1 broken large steel shield. And he has a ring of prod, a cloak of resistance, and a amulet of natural armor.
So with the broken condition, the chainmail That's 4.
3. Because it's 6.
The magic isn't broken.
Oh, yeah, it added 4.
Okay.
But not all those numbers were in his stats, because that would have been too much. I gave you a deflection, the amulet, and cloak. I gotta give him the cloak on his stats, but the amulet and the
You
deflection.
could also have a crypt or a box somewhere in the room that
Those-
is his gear.
Yep, that'll be
Wait,
it.
is
It
it-
was in a box. In
Is
the
it,
box. In the box.
reduced by half rounded down, or is it reduced?
The bonus the armor would give you is reduced by half.
But
Rounded
is it
down.
rounded down?
Yeah.
So is it rounded to 2 or rounded to 3?
So the male is 6, which goes down to 3.
Okay.
And then it's also magical.
Okay, perfect.
That's
Same with the shield, goes down to 1, but it's also magical.
Yeah.
Okay. And
I
if
uncrossed my legs.
so,
Luna was looking at me like she wanted something, and I went from this to this, and she ran away like a punk ass.
and the
Yeah,
stone tablet on the wall is in that language that you didn't know earlier that you use comprehend languages to read.
I use comprehend languages. I read it.
Okay. So
I like reading things.
if this
This is
will load
Yeah,
up.
Brandon rolls on the insanity chart.
Ah!
The ancient one's language.
Okay, I get will save every week.
So this is what you see.
But unfortunately, we don't have that much travel in this
The
game.
path to powers to con power. Is it like the words are like?
Well, as I told you, it's like the top left corner of.
So you're reading partial lines.
The power to the power to the power to the power to can Okay.
And as Olney is reading over this, Poshment will have a vision.
Okay.
Well, I read it.
Yeah, well, I'm having a vision.
Yeah, unfortunately, I flavored you two as kind of like the war world specialist, and him as like squad specialist. So anything that has to do with like squad is going to Poshment.
Squad.
So, so you're walking down here with your master Phelan. And as you guys are walking down the stairs,
Taking your way.
Downstairs.
Walking fast.
you do see once again the skeletal champion rise up,
Cave stage.
and you do fight the skeletal champion. Or I should say, Phelan fights the skeletal champion and takes him on with little difficulty. After that, you walk up to the tablet, much in the same state, and he goes, the second one we found where it's slightly chipped away. Well, this is very slightly chipped away, actually, I should say. All right, Poshman, grab your paper, start writing this down, add it, and then we'll add it to the other one, and we'll see if we can get a more complete picture.
All right.
The path to next line. He starts reading it off to you, and then from there, you go and you hold up the second paper that he mentioned to put it with.
Mhm.
But in your vision, it is just a lot of scribbled nonsensical things that you cannot understand and read. But this Poshment knows that he can read it. It's just your Poshment can't read it. It seems that we'll have to find more of these runes, Poshman, because we do not have a full, complete script yet. Very frustrating. The ruins that we found, where
Wait,
was I
you
gonna-
don't think all the pieces are here? If we take some time, like a lot of time.
No. It's probably like the ruins that we found in the most northern part of Rosmesh. This was probably the hidden room that no one else could go to understand the full picture. It's how cults of the Elder Gods work. Unfortunately, the stairs upstairs that we found were caved in and blocked. So there's probably not much more unless you personally want to start digging up all the stairs.
I don't know if I
then I suggest we move on to the next ruins. I found wind that there are some near Dildoon, and then there of course are the one in Osmana that we already know of, but I'm not sure of if there's anyone else. And then the vision will fade away.
Alright.
So random thought. Brock, have you noticed that Make Hole Greater is actually not as good as Make Hole?
Why you say that?
Because Make Hole is an object up to cubic feet, and Make Hole Greater is pounds. I just looked it up. Make Hole, the second level spell, is one object up to 10 cubic feet per level, and Make Hole Greater is one object up to 5 pounds per level.
I think the one thing is that Make Hole Greater is a standard. Make Hole is 10 minutes casting.
I'm sure.
But
I've
beyond
never
that-
seen anyone use them in combat. Ever.
I had it in case I needed for my constructs. I think I did it once. But yeah. I think that's the intention of it, is to use Make Hole Greater in combat.
But only on constructs with by the rules suck.
Yes.
So I'm just going off by the parameters in which Pathfinder laid out. Make Hole Greater sucks.
Unless you
Well,
want to use it in combat
so-
in that weird situation, yeah.
Only.
Situational.
It's alright. I don't think this one's supposed to make sense. We should be able to find more elsewhere.
Well, I hope so. Otherwise, we're never going to figure it out. Everything's
Yeah.
probably
We're gonna have to
nuts.
make a stop at Dildoon. And then...
Random thought.
Dildoon?
Why do we
Dildoon.
care about these things?
because it's here, and it's interesting.
And it's a distraction from saving the world?
Oh, wait, my apologies. I was supposed to add in the fact that Phelan says something about following the trail of squad sucks. Phelan knew that the squad had been here.
Anything could
He
be
said that in the
relevant.
vision. Sorry.
That's the relevant part.
Anything and everything can be relevant.
Can I
We
make
need
a
it to be.
roll for where Dildoon is?
It's on the map.
It is on the
Relevant
map.
to what? How does this help us gain recruits to take back Osmana?
I mean, that's don't underestimate the power of a good army and all that, but we're gonna need a little bit more than that for the problems up ahead.
Brock.
What
that's why I
kind
was
of
over there.
problems?
Wait,
One of the dwarven ones.
You know,
Gotcha.
like the problematic kind.
wait. How do you know there's more runes than they do?
he knows?
Oh,
Phelan told me. Oh, and
right.
Of course.
he also more clearly that when we go to Ismona, I think one of the places we need to go is going to be important for this as well.
In Asmana?
Yeah,
Oh.
Osmana is indeed important.
I mean it's a place with a lot of important stuff in it.
Yep.
Are those the only two places?
The dossier of several of us.
That's the only ones that he had told me about at this point.
Didn't you say a third one?
He said there might be another one somewhere, but he doesn't know where.
You already. He
Did I
said in the
find it?
ruins that you found some in the most
northeast?
northern part of Rosemesh.
Oh, in northern part of Roshmesh somewhere.
Okay.
And Rosmesh is that square? The whole square?
Border goes
As
up
you say, is
there.
that
Square.
Rosemesh?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Most northern part of Rosemesh. Okay.
So up there?
Probably.
Probably.
Does that say
Where
have a
that
name?
castle
That
is?
says have a name.
I didn't name it, but it's
Castle 2.
Castle 2.
Okay.
That's why I didn't say near X City, because
Gotcha.
This castle is not name. That castle is not name. That castle is not name.
yep, there's castles and there's smaller forts and smaller towns.
That place doesn't have a name. That place doesn't have a name.
That one does have a name, Brock. It's called Bitchville. That's where you belong.
No, I don't
I
care
thought
in
he
the
belonged up
forest.
here.
No.
Oh wait, that's Bitchville Junior.
Yeah, him and all the other knifeys are
Wait,
from
wait.
this area.
No,
I'm
the only
not
good
from
place for a
Fishville,
knife
dude.
here
What?
is 6 feet underground.
The forest,
Ah,
the
it
whole
doesn't make
forest
sense.
is
They're
Bitchville
actually-
That
Junior.
means
North
I'm an
over
inch
here.
above ground because I'm 6'1".
Well, no, not if you're flying flat. You don't usually bury people standing up. Only it usually.
Well, yeah.
lying
Oh,
down.
so you planning that he's gonna bury me?
That
No,
is.
that would still be buried.
But I'm still alive.
So?
I prefer to be cremated like a proper Osmanin.
Is that a thing?
I think he's
Uh-huh.
implying something else about me.
You're annoying, and I wish there was 6 feet of earth between us.
In the meantime, I'm assisting Brandon.
I
with
get it.
world
What's wrong with
building.
Oni? Oni's been fine up to this point.
No. Just listen to us
Osmanin
talk.
ways of dealing with their dead.
I don't think he likes me talking.
Confirmed.
Burn them.
That one.
Burn them
It's not my
all.
fault he doesn't understand what I say.
All right.
Don't feel your party.
So there is one more combat in this place, but I think we'll just quickly finish it up next time.
Sounds
Okay.
like a plan.
Okay.
Wait,
So-
we fought the boss as not the last thing? Guys, we did it wrong.
You did.
Basically.
Uh,
No, that was the mini boss. Now it's time to fight the
fought
Dracolich.
the boss of an entire dungeon first once.
All right. I think that's just where we'll go ahead and sign off now.
Very okay then.
Peace out, Girl Scouts.
Bye, scouts that are girls.
Oh, this is
All-
the point where I'm supposed to end the
like-
stream.
I think so.
If you
yeah.
want.
All of us.
I